hollow gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I build will turn to dust.
First of all, John, tell me about Dirt Sheet Radio. Am I talking to the Dirt Sheets here?
Yeah, you are, Tony Schiavone. You always are. It's the Dirt Sheet Radio, guys. Issue number 242. Episode number 242. We're here with a guest, Mack. He's frozen, but he'll get back
Let it
to
go.
it at some point. Anyway, it's Dirt Sheet Radio, man. We were gone for a couple weeks.
No, we weren't. We were here the whole time.
I mean, technically, yes. I wasn't, though. I was in Mexico. I was not here.
Greg and I were just deactivated, waiting for you to come back.
I turned them on at the end of every Wednesday.
Ooh.
Hello, guys.
Oh my!
Oh no, I just pay a fluffer.
I like that gimmick in MLW where Alex Hammerstone is always someone getting his Mexican medicinal.
Is that something they actually made canon? Like he's on steroids?
Oh yeah. There were several episodes of MLW where Alex Hammerstone's just like, guys, did you see my Mexican?
Everyone was a part of the 94 lawsuits. Just like, see, I told you so.
God fucking guess. I guess I respect it. I guess
my Mexican pharmacy items.
That's a choice.
I am back.
We got Mack with us this week. He's joining us, a special guest. He's having some connection issues, but he'll get it. He'll get it.
John, Nick, Mack, and Greg. Some might say we're the Four Horsemen. Shout out for the visual. Mack wasn't frozen. That would have been a cool.
All right, so I was gonna start off with a casual conversation, but I'm scrolling Facebook and I see some.
Oh no, what happened?
I see some absolute bullshit.
Not absolute bullshit.
It always is.
Yeah.
I love when absolute bullshit happens while we're recording.
What the fuck is it? So apparently there's a group on Facebook called Marked Out Autograph Collecting Community.
That's already bad.
8,000 members. And I don't know why, but it comes across my feed. I guess they made themselves public, probably trying to make a buck or whatever. And this guy, I don't even know if I should name. You know what? Fuck that. His name is Steven Staffel. And I'm going to name him because I feel like if he goes through the trouble that he goes through to get personal information from these superstars, then why not? But apparently he makes this. He's an airport stalker. And actually, I'm gonna share the image with us, video folks, and you audio folks. I'll describe it for you. Did we lose Mack again?
Mack's
We
back.
did, dude. Listen,
Look,
we were
finally.
good for like a half hour before the show, and then right when the music hits, this thing fucking shits the bed.
Jesus, Mack. Okay, well he's
so
here.
You're talking about this.
Now.
All right, I saw this, John. So I already read this whole thing, so you don't have to catch me.
We got this fucking man. Well, I'm catching the people up, not you, Mack.
No, I know.
Look at those brows.
This dude. All right, he's already. I'm not gonna insult his looks, but if I was going to, I would talk about his eyebrows or the shape of his head or
fake David Dobrik,
larger jawline or fake teeth. But I won't talk about those things today. I'm going to talk about. I'm just gonna read his post here. It's accompanied by about 12 pictures with 12 different superstars, each of them looking different levels of bothered. And they're at the airport. Obviously, this guy's an airport stalker. And he posts his collection of photos to his autograph marked out community. And this is his passage. With all the talk about how evil airport stalking is and how one should never do to the airport. That's what it says. How one should never do to the airport. I assume it means go to the airport.
I love the fact that he just comes right out about it and doesn't like reframe it or soften it up. And
I know this is
for
evil,
those
but
people
I
who
am
talk
in
bad
the
about
league.
airport stalking.
I am in the League of Villains.
Look at Obafemi, bro.
Did he touch these up with AI or something? There's like something uncanny with these.
I will give him this. This guy here is braver than me because I'm not bothering Oba fucking Femi, bro. I'm not bothering Obafemi. I'm not bothering Obafemi in an appropriate situation, let alone an inappropriate situation like the airport.
Just got off a plane. He's tired. He's got bags. He might not even have slept. And you would incur this man's wrath?
Seriously.
How tall is this guy? Because like he's right up there next to Oba.
Yeah, I mean, that makes it even creepier. You know, like, get the fuck away from me.
The small wrestlers can't escape my Leo Rush, come here.
This is what he says. He says, with all the talk about how evil airport stalking is and how one should never go to the airport, let's look at a quick WWE airport run I just had.
Oh, no.
My goal was to get a photo op with the only member of Fatal Influence that I never met, namely Lainey Reed. So I managed to obtain her flight itinerary. We can stop right there. That's about the first sentence. I managed to obtain her flight itinerary, and is very proud of it.
It's not right, man.
Jesus Christ.
He's proud. He's so proud that he posted about it. And now here he says, just by having that, without doing any extra work, I concluded with high probability the following. Based on the itinerary, there would be more people on the flight. Not even a matter of if, but who and how many. Since she is on the flight, it would likely be that JC Jane and Fallon Henley would be as well, since they are known to travel together. Furthermore, there was another flight before that with similar itinerary that I figured would also have people. Spoiler alert, I was right on all counts.
If you use furthermore in the sentence, you're a fucking dickhead.
Furthermore,
Yeah.
Ergo.
I do declare.
So, I mean, so he spends the next few paragraphs describing the different experiences he had with the wrestlers. Oh, Trick Williams, I got Trick Williams, I got Gunther, like if they're fucking trading cards or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what the comments are like, because I'm thinking
I've seen the way Gunther talks to paying fans. I can't imagine how he would approach an airport.
Gunther looks like a grandfather just happy to be with his grandson.
Thank you for having me. So I go in the comments and I'm expecting people to be jumping on this guy or whatever, but it's a fucking group where this shit is encouraged. There's 8,000 people here. The admin posted, anyone bashing airport stalking will be banned. Don't like it, don't reply to it. I mean,
Dana, what are you doing?
I feel like if you use the phrase stalking, you have lost the argument.
Anyone bashing airport stalking.
Any vigilantes trying to stop our crime will be removed from the premises.
You fucking stupid bitch. You stupid bitch and the rest of these motherfuckers in this group here. This is the weirdest shit. This is the weirdest shit. You're a bunch of fucking weird motherfuckers. I'm going to close this here because I want to speak to them directly because I know I'm going to post this tomorrow. I want you to hear me. You are not normal. Let me give myself a big screen.
John's about to go for the single cam right now. I knew it.
Do it. Oh,
Get it,
yes,
get it.
I fucking love it, John. Do it.
You are not normal. This is not okay. All 8,000 of you are fucking freaks. You're a bunch of fucking weirdos. This is weird. And you shouldn't be proud of yourself. Your mother wouldn't be proud of you. I'm not proud of you. No one in the normal part of this community thinks you're cool. The pictures that you have are tainted. This is fucking horrifying. You're a freak, you're a weirdo, you're a stalker. Go home and reevaluate yourself. Please. You still got a shot in society. Just stop being fucking weird, bro. Holy shit. One more.
I knew. Oh, he went full PSA. I love it.
Something like that needs it. I mean, you guys know about like the Rebecca Schaefer incident, right?
I'm not sure.
In 1989, a crazy fan similar to this, his name is Robert Bardo. He was able to go through California's DMV system, and from asking the DMV, got actress Rebecca Schaefer's home address, went to her house and killed her.
Jesus.
That is literally like when they talked about grabbing someone's itinerary, I started thinking that, and like that is just again the most abhorrent possible thing that you guys should not at all be proud of.
How do you do that? Like, how do you find someone's itinerary like that? Like, is that?
I guess they just gave it away back then.
Can you Google? But I mean, now, like this guy.
Now
like,
he said he got
did
Jason
now.
James' itinerary.
Like, hi, what? Like, you fucking Google that? Like, what the fuck? You're like, can someone Google my itinerary? What the hell?
It almost makes you wonder if, like, in today's like social media age, with how much people post, if some people can just put it together.
Because you know what? I don't remember I don't remember how it happened, but I remember when his first free agent year came around, there was that whole shit about like Shohei Ohtani is on a plane to Toronto. Why is he going there? It was like, how the fuck do you know that?
Right.
At least
that is not public knowledge.
You know, it's not public knowledge, but at least you figure, okay, maybe they use like media means, you know, like to get that kind of information. This is just some dude, like some weirdo in a fucking Facebook group full of other weirdos.
Yeah, but if he's this not normal, like he doesn't do normal things. Like he thinks it's normal, so he's just like, hey, I'm just gonna go to whatever website and look for wrestlers I can like that. I don't know, man. Like that's never even like dawned on me. I don't know.
And all his
but also like
he
also clearly like he doesn't think of these people as people.
Right.
No,
the whole group does it.
Yeah.
You like
he thinks of them as Pokemon. He wants to collect them all.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. You know.
Anyway,
but like,
I shouldn't.
But what I wanted, I don't know, man. I mean, you can't like reason with a crazy person, you know. But like, I want to know, like, what is his? Does he have an end game here? Does he want to get the whole roster? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
pretty
probably.
much. Yeah. You imagine that's what his thing is. He wants to complete the collection.
But also, like you're talking about the people who commune with these other people about this sort of thing. So it's also like there's also a pride aspect to it. Like, look at Michael. You know the fucking scene from American Psycho where they are just jerking off with each other about laminated cards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like that's what this is.
Yeah,
I do that all the time. Look at my comics.
And I feel like when I looked at the group on myself, I have to like deactivate my Facebook
Look
after
at my
being in there.
fucking
Like,
comic
I think going in that group makes you like have to like be on a list or something. But like, you know, when I was looking at it, again, you have people in there who are just rooting each other on, and when they talk about someone at the airport who is just like, oh, like Obafemi is just so like against us, like going up to him, they vilify him for that. They vilify people that want their privacy, that want their space.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Uso
How dare
didn't used to be that
want
way.
privacy?
Well, how do you even know that? Like, how many times you have to bother somebody at the airport to know how they used to be and changed?
Like you know what really bothers me is when I saw those videos maybe like a year ago of like guys with like all like 10, 15 Funko Pops going up and trying to get Oscar to sign them and stuff like that. So a couple years ago I was driving Walter when he was Walter, you know, Gunther to the airport, and I asked him about that, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I personalized the autograph. He's like, but I tell them, I go, I'm going to personalize this to you, and then they go, oh no, thank you, and it's like you're not making money off of my name.
Yeah,
you know,
I wouldn't mind that shit.
All right, okay. So it has to be generic to actually be sellable.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Oh yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah.
In the Budokan, I mean, not the Budokan, the Todokan in Japan, they do have like a giant autograph like section, like where you can look through autographs via wrestler. Like they have like files and shit. So you do see some that are like, you're from Stan Hansen to Dave and Wendy. Congratulations on your wedding.
I see that all the time. I go to like the Salvation Army store and stuff like that just to find like like records, like and stuff like vinyls and stuff, and you'll see like pictures of like Red Sox, and it's like to Jim, no Mar Garcia Parra, and I'm like, well, I'm not Jim.
Well, Jim is probably dead, which is the saddest thing. Like that's isn't that crazy, right? Like these people are dead and shit.
Yeah.
I hope that my kids keep my collection till it becomes dust, but who knows? Who knows if they'll get poor or something and then read it. I mean, they shouldn't. I hope I gave them not to end up there.
That's it. Yeah,
that right next to you, John. We're gonna cash them in.
might be the saddest thing you've ever said, John. You're like, I hope my kid's on poor.
Like, I mean, I don't know how rich I'm gonna get. Like, it certainly ain't gonna be that.
I hope they don't need to sell them, but if they have to, you know, I hope
yes,
I guess I won't be around to stop.
I hope you know which ones to keep. You know, I don't put it. I'm laying it on thick too. Like, there is a piece of my soul in every one of these.
A friend of mine came across a woman, like an older woman, who, like, I think her son had either moved out or passed away or whatever. Like, she had a bunch of these comic books that she just had no use for and was trying to get rid of them. And my friend is going through them and it's just like, yo, there is thousands of dollars in this fucking long box and this woman has no idea. I feel like a shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would just give her. I'd give her like $200. But I don't know. Like there's a way. You know, like this is what's fucked up. That's why I know they can end up selling my shit because if it hasn't happened to me yet, but I know that it might someday, and I'm certainly not gonna volunteer.
I'll miss you when you're gone, John.
These are actually $10,000, man. I'm like I don't see myself being like that nice. I mean I get it, but also like, come on. Come on, man. The whole point of a garage sale is I'm not a flipper. I'm not a scalper. I'm not like, I'm gonna fucking sell these. So I'm just happy to have them in my collection. Like the whole point of a garage sale is to find things. I don't know, if you want to get rich, take it to an appraisal. You know, take it to a comic shop, see what they tell you. If you want to just sell them as it is, then I think the risk is yours. You know,
I've never agreed with the whole like just like keeping all your stuff in boxes because like I understand from a general standpoint. It's like, yeah, like they retain their value. I was like, yeah, if I was interested in selling them, but fuck you, these are mine.
Yeah,
these are my things for me. I have no intention of selling them all for more money later. Like,
I don't ever intend on selling things, but sometimes I just like having the thing in the box. Is someone on fucking Siri? God damn it, Grandpa.
Is it Grandpa Gunther again?
It's fucking
yes.
Is he spending time with his grandson?
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We did have other things we had to talk about. That was just funny that it came up. Like I said, I was in Mexico last week. That was something. that was interesting. It was pretty much everything that you would imagine it to be, except that I had there was no language barrier, which is cool because I've been to Japan and I've dealt with like the language barrier. And I was like, I had a lot less confidence in my Spanish. I was like, I'm fucked. If I go down there and they try to get me to speak Spanish, I'm gonna fuck it up. But everybody understood my Spanish. And I think they pretty much just would clock where I was from. Like, as soon as they'll be like, oh, you're a fucking Puerto Rican, aren't you? Yeah. Well, then. Yes, I am.
Isn't that obvious?
Yeah, I didn't think it was, but okay. So I go down there and I'm not big on like sightseeing and stuff. Like sightseeing is cool, but I'll have to get dragged to do it. Like my wife will drag me. Oh, let's go see this. It's like, all right, whatever. It's just a building. Take a picture of me in front of it and I'm done. Like, I don't need to. I get it. People, culture is great and learning about other cultures.
You don't need the history or the background on it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I came to do a thing. Yeah. Like if I'm here to do a thing, like when I'll come to take the picture and then I'm gone. Like I don't need to stand here hearing about how they built the thing. Like if you're into that, that's cool though. That's cool. I mean, people are into that, but I get it. So no, I go down there and I spent a lot of time. Anytime that I wasn't like doing something specifically related to work, Lucha? I was working. So
sure,
I was working because I have some help, but like if I don't work, fucking, she's not gonna make any money. So I was like, I have to fucking make sure I get this done. And it wasn't like a Japan situation where it was the other side of the earth, so it's fucking nighttime when I wake up and shit. So thankfully everything was pretty on point. I can get all work done in the daytime and then go to the arena at night. But the one day I did decide, I think I'm gonna go out. I think I'm gonna go get some pictures taken and maybe check out that statue
Rub
with
some
the angel
elbows.
on it. I get an Uber, and the Uber takes like, I don't know, 30 minutes to get downtown. About 10 minutes into the ride, it starts pouring. It's fucking pouring. That is like the loudest stuff I ever heard in my life. And he just drops me off downtown in the middle of the store. See, that's what I asked him to do. I'm just like, I get out of the fucking cab, I'm like, so fucking course. So I spent the next 15 minutes in a 7-Eleven in Mexico, and that was my big tourist thing.
Damn.
Hey, if it was a 7-Eleven in Japan, though, you'd be set.
I would have been set. But no, the Mexican 7-Eleven was cool too. Mexico City was strangely more Americanized than I thought it would be. My hotel was, first of all, my hotel was in the fucking ghetto, like the ghetto. I was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
I told my friends in Mexico where I was staying, and they were like, I wouldn't even drive through there. I was like,
we'll miss you, John. Make sure to tell the kids which titles to keep.
Rocky Romero said that shit to me. He was like, I wouldn't even drive through that area. I was like, oh my God.
I was like, what?
So here, I go to the hotel, and apparently the hotel is aware of this too, because they have a massive mall, like a plaza, built into the hotel, so you don't have to go exploring outside. But but it had a bunch of American shit. I was like, well, that's surprising. It's fucking McDonald's and Burger King and all that shit. I was like, I was expecting something a little more cultural, but okay. The shows, though, the wrestling, obviously Arena Mexico it's special. Everybody always talks about how special it is to wrestle there, how special it is to visit. It is, though. It's like, it's special in that it's different. It's it's first of all, it's louder than I think any building I've been in.
Really?
It's probably because of the way it's built. I mean, because it's fucking concrete. Like, I can't. There's no goddamn service in there. I can't upload shit. I was trying to do live coverage. I was a dead dream, completely dead. I was like, all right, man, I'll post some highlights tomorrow, I guess. But it's the sound.
Keep your focus, though.
It did. I mean, yeah. I still, if I don't work, the tax man's gonna be really mad when I try to write this shit off. So I did get my work done, but I just couldn't do live stuff, which is how I'm most comfortable just doing it like as it happens. All the post production and editing to me feels like I wasted all my time, but it ended up pretty good. I think those videos I made did enough traffic that I can be like, hey, look, this is what I was doing. But besides that, obviously, like I said, it's different. It's loud.
My favorite version of that, if I can add in, is me trying to take decent pictures at SummerSlam and get them to John so that John could use my live shots in his reports.
It sometimes is impossible. Like sometimes it just isn't gonna happen, because it's like by the time they forget sending. Like if you have to send it to someone and the service is bad, it's just we're all done. We're done.
Yeah,
dude. When I went to Dynamite in Boston, like I was posting entrances on my story and literally taking like 40 minutes. It was like 30%, 40%. The show was over and I was still posting like Will Ospreay's entrance from like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. And don't even bother using the building Wi-Fi, and that's worse.
No, dude.
Right.
But it's crazy, Greg, because I bought the TNT Championship. And as soon as I walked outside, like holding it, my phone was like ding, 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 ding. Like 8 videos posted on my Instagram. And I was like, oh, well, there we go.
The shotgun approach.
Even much worse when you're using like roaming data. Anyway, Arena Mexico, obviously, like I said, louder than I've ever experienced, but also more passionate. And I don't mean that in like, how do I explain that? Much more than Bouye. Like people are not here for no Bouye. They're here for I'm going to fucking like I want you dead. Like I want you to have my babies. Like there was this dude screaming at Will Ospreay, please take care of my children. It's
because I have to sell my titles.
No.
It's the coolest thing because I don't know when you go to or at least me, I've been to a lot of American wrestling shows and I feel like the crowd is, I know what to expect, right? The crowd is gonna be 90% male, you know, for 40% of them are fucking ugly, they stink or whatever. The other fucking 40,
to be clear, 90% male is a massive uptick from what it used to be 10 years before.
Used to be 98. Used to be 98. But, and for that now, the women that are there are like, a lot of them are just with their boyfriend. Like, I bought him tickets, or he brought me here and I don't want to fucking be here. Which
again is a massive uptick for when I was going to indie shows. If you saw a woman at the show, she was probably dating one of the guys in the ring.
And obviously, this is like subjective or whatever, but
incredibly,
generally, you know, as far as like the girls that you find at a wrestling show, it doesn't mean this isn't the same across the board. Obviously, this is different, but generally, there are going to be a specific type. You can take that however you want, but I think we all know what I'm talking about. And so,
badasses.
And so, I mean, not even just that, but like it's so much more than that. It's harder to explain without sounding horrible. But like, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of them, not all of them. Obviously, it's very different for a lot. There's it's open for many different people, all different types of people in wrestling. But when you go to an American wrestling show, you know who the fuck you're gonna see in the crowd. That's all I'm saying.
Did you feel like you made it to the 80s, John?
When I was in the fucking Arena, Mexico, I'm talking every fucking body, grandma, motherfucking grandpa, the young fucking family, the young women, like the beautiful fucking women. And maybe it's just because I'm very attracted to Latino women, but they were so, I mean, I've never seen so many attractive women in an arena and completely enthralled in everything that's going on. Like they know all the wrestlers, they know what to scream. It was so wild. I was like, every fucking body knows, like everybody's here. This belongs to everyone. This isn't like some geek niche shit. Like this shit, wrestling, lucha libre down here belongs to the fucking family, everybody. And so that kind of energy was so incredible to be in. I was like, wow, this is nuts. The most interesting thing to me was that on Wednesday, it was a whole different crowd for the AEW show. It was not those same people. It was people that came. I want to say it was WWE crowd, but it was a lot of people that came to see stars. Like they came to see Edge, they came to see Will Ospreay. You know, they came to see AEW. They came to see the American wrestling show. And then for that, it was a different fucking kind of crowd. Like, I was like, oh, wow, this is interesting. Because the Grand Prix crowd on Friday for the CMLL event was the one that was like, I feel like somehow louder. I don't know if it was more people. I don't know if it was less. I thought AEW sold out, so they should have both had like 16,000 people. But
right,
yeah, the energy on Friday was special. That was fucking insane. Did you guys even get to? Did you get to watch any of that? I know, obviously, it was reported that Hedgie Cero won the match, but
no.
Also, Mack, I cannot hear you right now.
You had to see this. You still have to see this. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It is long. I was like, holy shit! I didn't realize this match was gonna be over now. Ooh.
Hello.
We've all got an
Hello, my friend. We'll meet again.
John, were you there for the final?
Yeah, for the Grand Prix on Friday. Yeah, hell yeah.
Where Hedgie Cero won? Yeah, okay.
It was it's one match. So the Grand Prix is just one match. It's 22 people. They all enter with this insane, it's like pageantry. They had the military. I was like, is that the real fucking military? Jesus Christ, this is horrifying. 20 military members, big ass guns, and they come in.
Oh no, here they come to kick Shawn Michaels' ass.
It's just the one in front. It's just the one in front. Now they all come in there. They unroll the Mexican flag. One of them plays the trumpet. They play the fucking Mexican national anthem. for Team Mexico, and there were wrestlers. Because the wrestlers are in the ring based on team, they're in these jumpsuits. It's a very official looking thing. Fucking, there were wrestlers like straight crying, like full on tears, like just while the crowd sang the fucking national anthem and shit. I was like, whoa, this is intense. It's I'm telling you, this is different. You know, I've still got to go to Wrestle Kingdom. I've got to experience a Japanese wrestling crowd, but this was. Man, these people love wrestling more than I can even, like, I don't know. America, you don't love wrestling like Mexico loves wrestling. You just don't.
Get better.
That shit is crazy. I love it. I mean, I was like, man, I wish I could do this all the time. I wish I could be a regular here. Like, I wish I was here every Friday with these fucking people. Just knowing. And outside, fuck the inside of the arena. Outside, before you even get in, it is an experience in itself. It feels like a festival or something, but it's not. It's just the way it is in front of Arena Mexico every fucking day. Every single day there are. I'm telling you, the building it's massive. So, you know, the whole block just belongs to them. But the main front and side entrance and exits are completely engulfed with vendors, stands, different stands, not people walking around. No, that shit is. There's got to be like 20 or 30 different tables with a tent and a fucking setup with hundreds of masks and action figures and magazines and posters, and all this stuff is knockoff, but it doesn't look knockoff. Like, it's just not officially sanctioned. But
semi-pro,
it's professional mask makers, semi-pro mask makers, the fucking cheap mask makers. They have everything. They have so much shit. I bought so much goddamn shit. I love my stuff. I fucking love. There's so many things. I can't even bring them all on camera. Like, this is.
I know you were waiting to just bust those out.
I've been waiting. They're next to me forever. Kemalito and Kemonito, they're gonna be here for the rest of life. But
me and John spent so much money on nerd shit this weekend. Completely different kinds of nerd shit.
Hey, John, what's the red one's name?
Kemalito, because he's a little bad. It means like what a little bad.
Kemalito was in a video.
A little demon.
Kemalito was in a video with Bandito and Renee while they were walking like in Mexico. He just pops out around a corner and scares the shit out of him.
He's
nice.
funny.
That sounds like him.
I got to get a picture with him. I was so fucking excited. I got a picture with both of them. That was one like obviously when you're outside, I'm spending so much money on shit. I was so excited to buy anything I could. Like, my bag got full. I still had more money I wanted to spend, but I had no way to bring it back to the hotel. It was the last day. I was like, fuck, man. I'll go back. There's but because I got invited, I did get to have a bit of a different experience than some people that go to Arena Mexico, because I was a guest of the company, so I got to go to the studio where they film.
John's like, because I'm not just a filthy tourist.
I came here with love and passion in my heart. So yeah, I got to go to the studio where they shoot in Forma, and I was like marking the fuck out. I kept it inside because I'm like, I'm just one of the guys here.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my god, I'm in the fucking studio. And then the wrestlers start coming in because they had different things they had to do in the studio, and they would come in and they would say hi and we get a picture. Hi, thank you so much. And that's when Kemalito came in, and I was like, God, I wanted to pick one. I wanted to pick them up. You can't. I know you can't.
No, John.
I don't know if you can say that.
I was like, man, I want to pick them up. But I also didn't know how to. Like, I was gonna take a picture, but I was like, I bent over, but I was like, should I get on one knee? Like, would he be mad? I didn't know, so I just bent over.
They just start like beating you up.
Oh fuck!
I did it.
I get the picture.
He just gets he gets down on one knee and just gets a complete shining wizard from Kemalito, just like wham.
I'm dead. They yeah, so I get the picture with them, and I can take a picture with a couple other people, and then a bunch of like a lot of Japanese people came in, and I was like, oh wow, they must do like a tour or whatever. Like, oh, this is really cool. No, that's the fucking Japanese embassy. Like,
Oh
wow.
Oh fuck. It's like, oh, I don't think
I was like, that's not Okamura.
And they called in Yutani. Yutani comes in and he takes a picture. They're also they're all very proud of him and everything. I was like, oh wow, holy shit.
Sean's silently walking out for Yutani and not telling it.
I didn't get to bother him for a picture because he was with the fucking embassy. I was like,
yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Yutani. No. So that was a cool experience. I get to sit there and I have my like ticket stubs or whatever. It was excellent. It was incredible. And then afterwards, we would go out. We go out to the bars. So the bars were awesome, and a bunch of like drinking with the wrestlers, eating crickets and shit with different wrestlers. That's a cool. These are the kind of cool things that I was like.
Is that a typical snack down there?
It felt like a gimmick, but like they
Okay.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm name dropping here and there, and I don't know, like I'm not Sean Ross Sapp, man. I don't give a fuck. Like I was chilling with a bunch of wrestlers, and some of them were egging on others to eat the crickets, and I was like, because they served it to us in a fucking little thing, like, well, these are crickets, and this is a lady like, oh, just eat the crickets, And so one of the guys eats the cricket. It's fucking nasty. And then another guy eats the cricket. It's fucking nasty. And I'm laughing my ass off because they look like they're disgusting. I'm laughing my ass off, and they're like, "Why the fuck are you laughing so fucking hard? You eat the fucking cricket." I was like, "Oh,
you told them yourself.
I brought attention on myself."
Yes, you did.
All eyes on me. All
and
eyes
I
on me.
eat the fucking cricket, and this fucking cricket. I almost choked on that thing. It's fucking nasty. Now everybody's laughing at me. It was a good time. It was really cool. So I can't wait to go back. But yeah, it was also validating in a way, in that every time I would be introduced to someone. This is John from Dirt Sheet Radio, and there was a wrestler. They'd be like, "Oh shit, I know you guys." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, it keeps on happening. This is awesome.
And now I can never go to a wrestling show ever again.
I'm fucking cooked now. That's the snitch. No.
I just imagine going to an indie show like, I'm Greg from Dirt Sheet Radio. I was like, you motherfucker.
We were waiting for you.
I'm not like that. I was like, I didn't realize how much I would be ashamed of the word Dirt Sheet. I was like, oh no, they can see it. No.
Too late now, motherfucker.
They can see it. And ironically, I'm not like, I prefer. I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, as cool as like having sources would be. I don't think I want sources. Like, I don't think I want people using me.
Yeah.
You know, like, or me using them. Like, I'd rather just hang out. Like,
hey John, put this out there. I need to get a new contract.
Yeah, if they want to do that, that's one thing. But like, I don't want to be the guy who's fucking up everybody else's game because I felt like I had to. Like, I don't have no reason to need it. It's not gonna make me more money. It's not gonna raise the amount of money I make. It's not gonna take it away. At this point, if I could just keep doing this, first of all, let fucking weird ass Sean Ross Sapp, let fucking these dudes expose what they do. And then when I post that shit,
wait, John, do you mean the journalists?
Some of them, Dave, anyway.
Who have their journalism degree?
Yeah, let them post their shit, and if anything, it acts as a shield. Like, I don't have to. They fucked it up, bro. It wasn't me. Like, I just aggregated it, man. Fuck those guys too. I'm with you.
I didn't break it. I
just did it. I was just like, man, I don't want to be that. I think I realized that drinking at that bar where people were like, "Oh, did you ask for an interview?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know, I can't imagine myself being like, "Hey, bro, I know it's after work. We're all enjoying ourselves and having a wonderful time.
Can I get an exclusive, bro?"
No, that's fucking douchey, dude.
You gotta hook me up with an interview, man. Give me your number.
No, dude, that's fucking douchey.
It's fucking. I can't be that guy. If that's who
you gotta roll up to him like some of those videos where it's just like, "Yeah, man, it's 4 a.m. Can we do a shoot interview in this hotel, brother?"
Right. You literally are just no better than those people that we just talked about. You know, trying to get the autographs at the airport.
That's who you gotta be. That's who you gotta be to be.
It's a longer game.
Exactly.
Hey, do you want to talk into this tiny microphone that looks like a gallon of milk?
Like I never had to be that guy, and I've been backstage at AEW, been backstage at CMLL. I don't gotta do that shit. I'm never gonna be that weird guy. Fuck that.
My favorite is Tajiri still doing the shoot interview, still in his gear, clearly having just used the green mist a few minutes ago because it's still dripping from his face.
I would like to take a shower, but I guess we can do this.
The real way you got to do it is, just be Kevin Nash, have them take you out for ravioli, and just eat it during the interview.
Actually, there it is. There it is.
John,
he can tell you stories about him playing basketball in college.
Speaking of Tajiri, I don't remember what wrestler it was, but there was a wrestler that was in a car with Tajiri, and they were like, it was a driver. He was in the passenger seat, and Tajiri and another wrestler, I want to say maybe Rhino or Raven, were in the back seat. And the guy's talking, they're all talking, and then at the end of towards the end of the car ride, Tajiri starts speaking in perfect English, and the dude turns around and goes, "You can speak English?" And he's like, "Have you been kayfabing not being able to speak English for 20 years?" And Tajiri's just like, "Yeah, man, I speak English."
I've heard that from a few wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think Steve Corino talked about fucking Tajiri screaming at him in English at a Japanese show.
Well, that's why
not beating his ass so hard because they're not looking at us; they're looking at the other guy.
Because that's why Tajiri and William Regal get along so well, because Regal's whole accent is not what his actual speaking voice is.
It is not.
Who is? Would you say, Nick? Who is it?
Regal and Tajiri.
Regal and Tajiri, they get along because they.
Does he speak Cockney?
No, it's just it's just a lot less posh.
Oh, because he's been in America for so long.
Maybe. I don't know if that's the kind of. I don't know if that's the English he's from.
Yeah. I think it's just the posh thing has just become such a stage voice for him.
Dude, Tajiri and Regal backstage.
You make me imagine William Regal with a redneck accent.
I mean, certain parts of England can't be like that.
Regal and Tajiri backstage, and Regal would say something, Tajiri would say something back in Japanese, and Regal would be like, yes, that's a good point.
Regal's just like, I'll be right happy to talk about that Bill Goldberg match.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just I told you about it.
So I think that was what I wanted to say, other than oh yeah, man! Like I said, the Grand Prix match. I would watch that shit just because it was one of the hottest. It was one of the best CMLL matches this year.
Yeah.
There was a spot.
My only fear is that because of the way CMLL mixes their audio, the experience is just not the same on video.
Maybe, but I think you deal with that more with the entrances and stuff, because they dub things over and you don't get to hear the crowd. I mean, while the audio might not get as loud as you need it to with the crowd, you can tell when it's you can just hear, you can hear it. Because during that match, they did they did a spot with Bandito and Sobradano Jr., who are two of the hottest young fucking wrestlers in the world right now. And I guess Bandito and Sobradano got really hot with each other. And at one point, Bandito fucking takes Sobradano's mask off. He just rips that shit. And it's like, what the fuck? That's that's intense. That's holy shit. You might as well have kicked him in the dick. This isn't fucking WWE or AEW. That's a big ass deal. So what happened was it ripped. So he ripped it off, but also it ripped in a way where if Sobradano couldn't put the mask back on.
Oh no!
I think
when that happened,
and he got hot. He was angry, and he goes after. He goes after Bandito, and they're fighting, and he was supposed to take they were supposed to do this anyway, but because
is he throwing Bandito, live rounds out there?
Yeah, because Bandito broke the mask. He was supposed to take it off, but he ripped it in a way that pissed Sobradano off. So now Sobradano's trying to kind of give him a receipt with it, yank the shit in a way where it also rips. And I think he succeeded at breaking the mask. And now they're both Aubrey's trying to give fucking Sobradano his mask so he can cover up, but it doesn't work. So Mystico, you can see, runs out from the side. puts this like Joker mask on Sobradano, and Sobradano's got the mask, and Bandito's got a mask back on. I think it's his still, and they run back and forth. They're fighting, and they took each other's masks off again. And then they like switched. Like he had some Bandito had Sobradano's mask on, and Sobradano just had Bandito's because it was the close. Or he didn't even have Bandito's. He had no mask. Bandito just took his mask. He was wearing it, and Sobradano was trying to cover himself with a towel. It was so fucking hot, and they were definitely like they were throwing shots at each other that were like that does not look like it's part of the show, and so. That was so fucking hot. It was so hot between them. It was hot in the building, the crowds, the women. Everyone was just like, what are we fucking experiencing right now? I mean, afterwards, the conversation about like Sobradano versus Bandito was like, this is going to be a fucking generational match. Like, these guys haven't faced off one-on-one yet. And the way they just kicked the feud off, like, we just witnessed a fucking iconic fucking moment right now.
Yeah.
And
one-on-one matches come at a premium when it comes to Mexico.
Yeah, especially with that kind of energy going into it.
Did you see Sobradano talk shit about Bandito on his Twitter?
Yeah, he's on Instagram like, man, this is my fucking house. Like I built this house. Bandito, I fucking left twice. You know, like he went to find better pasture. Like I'm staying here. This is my house. I raised here. So
totally doesn't sound like a Roman Reigns promo I heard recently.
I was like, whoa! I was like, this is fucking awesome. This is real shit. And so it was announced, yes, the 93rd anniversary show on September 18th. Sobradano Jr. versus Bandito Mano y Mano. 1-on-1.
Is that for the Ring of Honor World Title? Just straight up.
That is for honor.
I guess it's better than the Ring of Honor World Titles these days.
Sometimes I don't give a shit about your little fucking belt.
Actually, truly, I think Sobradano is one of the guys that has less than zero interest in American shows. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I came for the whooping.
I came for the woman.
Hey, don't you disrespect the Ring of Honor World Championship.
That's another thing in the building. When Sobradano walks out,
I have an inner hatred for silver belts.
I've never heard the women they always talk about the Jeff Hardy pop, but like when Sobradano comes out, it feels like every person in the building turned into a woman, and somehow we are all screaming as women. I
had to re-understand what you meant by that for a quick second. I won't even lie to you.
It's a piercing sound like I've never experienced. Like I was like, holy shit!
My first reaction to you saying that was like, I'm pretty sure they call that the Road Warrior pop. I was like, oh no, the Jeff Hardy pop is the women. Got it. Yeah. Understood.
You used to take that shirt off, and you were just This was like that times fucking 10. As soon as Sobradano walks out, boom! Holy shit! Women love him. That's an understatement.
Can't even see his face.
That's part of the mystery. Like he announced that he has a girlfriend, and people thought that would be a mistake. And that doesn't stop a fucking single one of these evil bitches. They love.
They're just like, I'll be a third. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes the men. I heard men scream, "So, but I know I have my baby." You know, like it was good. It was good stuff.
Hey man, if that floats your boat.
It's good. It's fucking incredible. Everybody needs to experience Arena Mexico and the vendors outside just one time in their life. It's not as expensive as you would think. It certainly isn't. The prices for the show aren't expensive at all. Like you can get incredible seats for like $100, and you're sitting in the front. You're in front. Like you're in.
Yeah, I paid way more for that at fucking Grand Slam.
Yeah. This is so much better than that.
I'll tell you, Chris, there was some basic complaints. So I'm kidding.
No, I mean like the price wise. Because I went there. And my first day, I bought a Hechicero mask that was like 600 pesos. That is like fucking $30 or something, like $50 or something. And I bought these little motherfuckers here. These little dudes were like 300 pesos, and that's like $17. I was like, fucking give me both of them. Give me everything you got. That was the big issue. I was like, can I just buy this stand?
That reminds me of the I think there's a Family Matters episode where they get arrested in Mexico and they quote their fucking bail as like some ridiculous number, and they're just like, it's pesos. That's like $50, dude. It's like, oh, shit.
Hey, John.
I got that.
How much was the toy CMLL World Championship behind you?
This was about half the price of a Hit Shadow mask, so I would say like $25, $30.
That's not bad at all.
And
That's good.
I thought about buying that a few times on Stash.
It's worth it, honestly. Like they're not gonna make obviously you can get a fucking Pakistani guy to make you.
They're on Stash. I want to see that.
$300.
Yeah,
$300.
Yeah, they had the AAA one and that one on Stash.
But yes, Stash Pages is a small sampling of everything you can find in front of Arena Mexico. Like straight up. My son ordered one of the Pokemon shirts and he still hasn't delivered. It's been a couple weeks. He better get his ass back to the arena and get one because I saw them down there.
Dude, I have not been on Stash Pages in so long. It's probably been like 5 or 6 years. They were all shirts.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I'm not even joking.
You've missed out on some shit.
Yeah, man.
All shirts.
That's where I got these masks at first. The Pokemon ones. I've seen them. Now,
You're welcome,
now
John.
I know where they come from.
No matter what
You're
you
welcome.
think about, no matter what you
Thank you,
think about this piece of shit, I think this is going to be in my collection.
I've thought about it several times and I just don't get it.
Greg got me a gift from Stash Pages once. He got me the All Japan bomber jacket.
Oh
I was
shit!
very
They got the special Chicago blue one as well.
I'll just turn that into my logo and we'll call
Oh,
it a day.
did they?
You mean
They
the
also
Fantastic
sold
Four
the.
one?
Yeah, I was gonna say they sold
Yeah.
the Fantastic Four one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I've always wanted the CM Punk ring jacket. If it has the XXX on the back, I'm definitely getting it.
You know
See
you
if
like
it's-
him.
Oh, it's got it.
You know
Yeah,
you
but
like
that's
him.
mine.
It's okay.
Yep.
Get that
One in the collection. Yeah.
How dare you call him out like that, John?
shit.
Bring me back to 2005, John.
I wanted to talk about the other matches they announced for the 93rd aniversario in Arena Mexico, which it was my original plan to go to that. Like that's what I was going to go to Mexico for, but they were
Okay.
like, trust me, come down for the Grand Prix week. Because they figured I'd be more interested in like seeing Americans, but like I'm not. I want to see the lucha. That's why I had more fun on Friday than anything. But yeah. So far they announced Bandito versus Soberano Jr. Also announced Andrade comes to CMLL for the first time in a while. He's gonna take on his old rival, Volador Jr. Except this time, Volador is part of the Don Callis family, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes like I always wondered why. Like I figured they just put a heel in because they needed another one for the multi tags, but it's for the fucking Andrade match. Jesus, nice. They also announced Titan versus Commander, so that's gonna be some shit.
Oh, he's gonna be out there for that.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sick fucking one-on-ones on this. So Titan versus Commander, and then it is the what's the
United
name?
Empire's Teton.
Yes, technically, right? like he teams with them. He still definitely is United Empire.
Yes,
but yeah, so what was Templario?
Templario was I forgot. Yeah,
wasn't he also United Empire? Oh no, he was LIJ. Titan was LIJ. Templario was United Empire. But anyway,
not anymore.
I completely forgot Volador was in the Don Callis family. I'll be honest.
He is Volador, El Clone, and
It's really easy to get lost inside the Don Callis family right now.
Exactly. Like it's the Don Callis army.
That's also true. But yeah, Volador, El Clone, and Hechicero team up pretty frequently down there as the Don Callis family. But the final match that's been announced is the Parejas Increíbles, which is essentially four different groups of rivals: Barbaro Gavinario and Dragon Rojo, Star Jr. and Sandokan Jr., Templario, Ultimo Guerrero, Mystico, and Averno. They're going to be teaming together. They hate each other. They're going to be teaming together, and the winner of this fatal four-way, this elimination fatal four-way,
can they coexist, Taz?
They're the ultimate can they coexist because the winners of this match will main event the show in mask versus mask or hair, mask versus hair, not mask versus mask, mask versus hair or hair versus hair. There is no mask versus mask situation here.
Oh no, yeah, I guess there isn't.
I would pretty much put my money on Mystico and Alberto winning that match. Like, let's be fucking real. Mystico not main eventing the 93rd anniversary would be a massive surprise.
The guy who can't lose versus the guy with very little to lose.
You know, mask versus hair. Mystico is not losing that mask. I mean, could you imagine, bro? He just becomes one. What's his name? One something? Like, he just becomes one. He's one. It's one.
I'd like to believe. I like to believe he uses some bullshit to just be like, well, I can still be Mystices. That's a completely different mask.
I'm Caristico, right? Caristico. That's what he called himself.
Coming back as Sin Cara.
He's funny. He never changed any of his socials. Everything says Caristico. On top of his store, it says Caristico store. I think he's just trying to show off, like, hey, you know, if you lose me, I'll be good. But
hey, John, what was Mystico's entrance in Arena Mexico like?
Oh man, that was like the wildest night of karaoke you'll ever have in your life. It was 15,000 people singing that shit, and I don't know if you could. The closest thing I can imagine is that one time at One Night Stand where everyone sung Enter Sandman together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like something like that.
I need to go to I wish he was still here so we could go to a show together, just so me and John could be caught on camera singing fucking the meat metal.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be.
I would amp that shit up so hard.
Greg would be like,
we'll end up there because if the rumors end up being true, then AEW is gonna have a pretty big show in New York City next year.
Again.
One that's gonna be unmissable. People, but if it comes to pass, anyway, it's just what it seems like is gonna happen. I mean, people think that they're gonna run Arthur Ashe for a stadium show in New York during the WrestleMania season. I don't think the same weekend. Some people think the same weekend. I don't think it's gonna be the same.
I know you went for air quotes, but it really looked like a WrestleMania season, bro.
Nick, John was just talking about mask versus like hair and stuff like that, right? I was reading Random Observers the other day, and they were talking about 2003 Juventud Guerrera. They were looking for things for him to do on SmackDown, so they were like, he literally went to, like, I don't know if it was Vince or maybe Bruce Pritchard, and he was like, hey, I want to do a mask versus mask match with Rey Mysterio, and they were like, you don't wear a mask, and he's like, well, I'll put one on for the match.
I just want the match, brother.
And he goes, and then I guess the person talking to him said, like, well, all these ideas that you're giving to us, none of them involve Super Crazy or Psychosis. Or Psychosis, like the Mexicals. And he was like, oh yeah, man, no, they're below me. Fuck them, man.
That's because he was calling himself The Rock backstage.
Sounds about right.
The Jews.
Movie is a fucking mess.
Because Juventud got into a lot of trouble because this was like all over like the Observer, because he did this in WCW too. He would say that, like, oh yeah, like I am like 20 times bigger than The Rock ever was and ever will be.
You know what, man? People should believe in themselves like that.
It's just not that much.
Yeah.
Don't ask him about what happened in Australia.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Yeah. I think Hoovy never gets over the fact that, like, that they came up beside each other with Hoovy being the heel and Ray being the face, and that WCW was never going to let him be anything more than Ray's number 2 babyface.
Hey, at least he had that one random match at Great American Bash against Big Ron Reese.
Oh, jeez. I mean, he does get the
fact that, like, growing up, that, like, my grandma and my mom were both saying how when Juventud unmasked, they always would say, like, he's such a pretty man.
Nick, did you ever hear about the story in Mexico where somebody was like booing him incessantly up in the balcony? So he climbed up on the balcony, punched the guy in the face, knocked him out, and then when the cops came, he literally, they were like, hey, we're looking for, like Juventud Guerrero. And he went backstage and took his mask off, and the cops were like, have you seen Juventud? He was like, no, haven't seen him.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds
like it.
you guys see the AJ Styles thing over the weekend?
Oh God,
How could you miss it?
Right.
poor
Yeah.
Eric Cannon, man. He got the wrath of WWE fans. So
Nah,
So
fuck that.
essentially,
Eric Cannon don't
if
give a
you're-
shit.
if you're not aware, or for some reason, or listening to this 50 years from now, and you're wondering what the fuck are these guys talking about?
Who the fuck is Eric Cannon?
in his fucking hammer pants.
So AJ Styles' son Avery Styles has been kind of taking the indie world a little by storm just by mere existing. Like it's AJ Styles' son. Oh my god, he's not bad, right? He does some cool things.
Cosplays as his dad.
As you should, as I would. That's fucking AJ Styles.
The prodigal Avery Styles.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah.
The phenomenal son.
The phenomenal son.
El Hijo de Phenomenal.
Yeah.
He goes and he works this GCW show, and Eric Cannon tweets out about, oh, he was asked to help out with some chairs a couple times and he didn't. So I don't remember what it was in response to, though, because there was something that he was responding to in the first place. I was trying to ignore it because I thought this was stupid at first. I was like, oh boy, like hey, this isn't helping anyone. But let me go to Eric Cannon's Twitter, scroll down to the original tweet. Okay. Natty Neidhart did an interview with it's Justin from the Wrestling Classic. I think he's a fine person. Mack.
I'm glad you do.
Mack.
Really glad you think he's a great person, John.
I think he's great.
Yeah. Sure he is.
I was
I hope he's doing real well.
yes, I think so.
That's great. Yeah. Two motherfucking thumbs up. Yeah, great.
Natty said some very complimentary things about Avery Styles wanting to pay his dues in the business.
Yes. So what did the fucking farter say to the asshole? Go ahead.
Oh my god!
I have no idea what's happening
She
here.
basically said
You
Avery
caught the
wants
tension
to
with a
pay
knife.
his dues. She said Avery wants to pay his dues, and Eric Cannon retweeted that sarcastically. He said, as someone who watched his kid skirt away from helping with a single thing at this very show, I'd like to say LO fucking L. And so AJ Styles responded, as his father would do, and he says he was paid to wrestle at GCW, not help you put up and take down the ring. That sounds like your job. You just sound like a jealous douche. And of course, the firestorm begins.
Yeah.
So at this point, because of AJ Styles' popularity, I don't think there was ever going to be a conversation.
There was never going to be any parity in this conversation or nuance.
Right.
It was just going to be a lot of people just being like, leave AJ Styles alone. And then other people just being like, this is not good, AJ. I thought at that point, well, if you're a dad, sure, I get it saying that. I don't know how much you helped the situation because he's got to go to those.
How old is Avery?
19.
Okay.
He's got to go to those locker rooms. He's got to. Right. He's eventually gonna have to do this stuff without dad, and that's gonna be an awkward situation. But then I start thinking,
it's like that scene it's like that scene from fucking Next Friday with J-Day. It's like I gotta live here and you don't.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking unless Avery Styles is gonna skip, he's just doing a couple indie shots and he's just gonna go to the PC. He's already been pictured with PC kids.
Birthright.
Yeah, and the other ones that aren't part of it, like Malenko's granddaughter and
fucking stupid Lexus King
and others.
Fucking shitty,
Rey Mysterio's daughter.
Shitty, awful Lexus King. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people,
I think he doesn't like Brian Pillman Jr.
You got a feeling?
I'm also not surprised this whole AJ Styles situation was started by the Wrestling Classic. Good job, dickhead.
I don't know who that is.
He's cool. He's all right. Mack and him go back. They have their own thing.
Ooh, we got some beef here.
Yeah. I met him at a show recently.
There's no beef. He's just a dick. It's okay.
I was like, oh, that guy's not bad.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man.
Yeah. Who asked Natty that question again? That started this whole thing with AJ.
Yeah, it was the wrestling classic.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Justin.
Eric Cannon posts a bunch of pictures of wrestlers who are older in the industry helping out, taking chairs down and sweeping the ring. Honestly, if you don't have any context for it, it is traditional.
Oh, the picture of Jimmy Hart setting up chairs.
Yeah.
It's traditional for the younger wrestlers to help out with that sort of thing. And yes, there is a conversation to be had about how maybe this practice started in the halls of a cheap promoter who really needed help and didn't want to pay for ring work. But I like to think it's character building.
I mean, look at Little Nate. Charles Robinson's been doing it since the peak of WCW.
But they're going to tell you the response is going to be that's his job. That's what he gets paid to do. Like, he's
back then, it wasn't his
part
job.
of it. And that's what, it's just the way it was back then. That's just the way it is even now. So it was crazy.
That was Klondike Bill's job back in the day when he was.
Can I just say something real quick? So, like, when I was going to Beyond Wrestling back in like the early 2010s into the late 2010s, and I would wait for wrestlers to take them to the airport or, take them to their hotels and stuff, I'd be standing around like 40 minutes after a show. There'd be guys taking down chairs, and I'd just look over and I'd look at Drew, and I'd just be like, hey, man, can I help with something? He'd be like, no, we're all set. And like 90% of the time, I'd just walk up and start taking chairs off the balcony. There were times where Kevin Steen was there, and I'm helping him pack DVDs into boxes and shit. I just felt like, hey, I'm an outsider here. Like, I'm not a wrestler, but like, I'm just happy to be here, man. Like, let me help do something. Like, I feel like I should be doing something, but I mean, maybe that's just me,
Again, I get what AJ is saying. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, they didn't pay the kid to come help, but also if someone directly asked me to help with something, I just probably would help just because I was asked.
Well, didn't Eric say that effectively? Like a 20-year veteran asked him, and he went and hid.
That's what he said. He said he was asked to help put up the chairs, and he didn't. But I guess GCW has a ring crew. Apparently, like they have people who are paid to do this, and I just thought it came off a little bit entitled. Like it came off a little bit fucked up because I think Cody chimes in.
Oh, fucking!
Of course,
Christ.
Cody chimes in because Eric Cannon posted a picture of Cody sweeping the ring. And
I was gonna say technically Cody was not involved in this until he posted a picture of him.
Yeah. And he's like, Eric, my friend, no shade intended, but my outlook. Avery is 19.
I love that your Cody Rhodes voice is vaguely Hunter-ish.
Yeah.
No shade.
There's something to be said there. His father was paying dues and making sacrifices throughout that young man's youth that some people may never understand. When you're the family holding on the fort, to simplify, he already set up the effing chairs. And I know that Cody thought he was cooking. I know he thought that last line was some heat.
I'm telling you, it's gonna sell some t-shirts. It won't do it for Cody, but someone's gonna make some money off that line.
He already set up the effing chairs. Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. I was like, okay, like the Nepo baby comes to save the other Nepo baby. Whoa, our dads weren't home. Motherfucker, my dad wasn't home. What the fuck?
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, and then Lexus King.
How many dads were
worse. Lexus King's like, here's Bull Buchanan's son.
Yeah. Oh, we already set up the effing chairs. Yeah, get back to setting up the NXT ring. Shut the fuck up.
I love that Brian Pillman Jr.'s response to it was to say that there were promoters that told him to stay away from the building until after the stuff was set up.
Because they know what the expectation is.
Yeah.
Like maybe you shouldn't talk, bro.
Yeah,
I just listen. This is for me. it was obviously a stupid conversation, but also in a way, no, it wasn't. Like if you were asked to help and you didn't help, your dick. I mean, that's just the end of the story. Like I don't care what they paid you to do or whose kid you are. If someone came up to you and say, "Hey, bro, could you help?" And I mean, assuming that they didn't come up to you like as a test, hey, let's see what the AJ Styles kid could do. Or you want to help us with the chairs or not? Like, assuming they genuinely just were asking, hey, could you help us set up the chairs?
All of the vets in John's mind sound vaguely like Harley Race. Let's see what the kid was saying.
People like that, man. They want to ask him just to see if he's going to say yes. Like, do you fucking need me or not? Because I got shit to do. Like, I'm trying to remember shit. I'm 19. I never did this shit before in my life.
There's something valid to be said about not only is he 19, but the fact that he has so many people talking about him right now. There's a huge amount of eyes set on a young kid who's barely had any matches out there. I'm sure he's got a lot of different considerations running through his head. And I'm sure putting up some chairs was not even considered in the back of his mind.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if they just expected him to help, then nobody fucking told me that. We're talking like,
a lot of this is speaking as somebody who trained and did a little bullshit stuff here and there. A lot of this is incredibly emblematic on how deeply the industry has been changed by the ease of access to it, right? And it is incumbent on a whole generation of people that controlled the access to it could make people do whatever they want because people want to stay in, and like they'll just whatever the rules of this universe were, we were going to follow it or whatever. The fact that anybody can get in now. It makes these traditions hollow because the idea of, quote, breaking somebody incorrectly almost doesn't make sense in this climate anymore because, like, it's so easy to find your way on a random shindy, and your random local shindy. It is so easy to pay your way into a wrestling school and get the bare minimum of training and teaching and then end up on a show somewhere, and even less than that because I grew up when I first got into indie wrestling in the days of the ticket seller, where all you had to do was sell 10 tickets and they'll find you a spot on that show. And I can tell you, when I say sell 10 tickets, I mean come up with the $200 yourself, give it to the promoter, and then do with those tickets as you please.
Yeah, that was dead ass how it worked. I mean, and again, like I said earlier, this probably started because some fat cheap fuck promoter didn't want to pay a ring crew somewhere, and there's your tradition.
Not the chud.
There's your
and they lucky never even had a ring crew because they were a local shindy promoter anyway. They're just using the kids.
Paying someone to set up the ring, that's what the marks are for. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting conversation. I thought it was interesting how many people got involved, or especially that Cody took an opportunity to try to make himself look like the guy again, and spectacularly fail, I thought. But, so that is something.
I think there's something to be said about the idea that there is a level of like respect and camaraderie that goes into the idea of like we all work together to build this ring up. We all work together to take this ring down. This is where we all work. This is where we all eat. This is where we all live. And that's a part of the lifestyle. And I think there is something to be said to that. But at the same time, we're having the conversation of like, is that an idea that was delivered to Avery or any of these other young kids, or are they just being thrown into the world by themselves after they've been told how to take 15 bumps?
Nowadays, you think Logan Paul ever set up a ring?
Sure, right?
You know?
Well, I went to the forest this one time.
But I felt like there was some level of equality created when everyone has to go through the same thing. That just doesn't, I guess, it doesn't exist anymore. And that's kind of sad. I wish we would get back to that. I wish we would make the celebrities fucking put the ring up and down. Like, it's just rite of passage. If it still existed that way, I wish we would have still used it that way, because if everyone comes from the same place, everyone can relate to everyone else. But
and the industry's lost so many rites of passages because there's no need for them anymore in a realm that you can get in so easily.
That sucks.
Here's the thing to remember too. Even Eric Bischoff set up a ring. Are you want to tell me that you want Eric Bischoff to be ahead of you on something in life?
So yeah, the other things we had to talk about today.
I just wanted to say too, because like to me, it's also funny, and it obviously speaks to the situation, which is clear to most people. This conversation has come up a lot. I've seen several different iterations, but like years ago, where a picture got around of like Luke Gallows taking down the ring, and everyone's just like, "Look at this, fucking former WWE star." Was on TV for however many months or years, still takes down the ring at the end of the day, and all these other and none of these other kids are doing any of this fucking work. And like, it's been so pervasive in the industry for so long, but because it's Avery Styles, we are putting a real shiny light on it.
Absolutely.
And just think, guys, this whole thing wouldn't have been a problem if some troublemaker had just not asked Natty a question. I mean, we wouldn't be talking about this, but you know what? Somebody had to ask a shit-stirring starting question, but it's okay, I mean, it gave us content for the podcast, so fucking thanks, I guess.
I think you're cool, Justin.
Yeah. Well, three out of the 4 people in these boxes think you are. So, I'm in the minority, but, who the fuck am I?
Was it even a shit-stirring question?
I don't know what the question was, honestly. I just saw the answer.
Yeah. I could probably tell you what the question is.
Because I got it from... It says it's Sean Ross Seth.
John sent me a text when he was at what were you at, John? Double or Nothing?
Yes.
Forbidden
Door.
John was at Forbidden Door, and he sent me a message, and he was like, "Hey man, I don't know if I'm starting things by sending you this, but the Wrestling Classic told me to tell you hi." And I was like, he's like, he wants to know if you guys can be cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure he did. And John's like, "Oh, come on,
man." Mack is full of hatred, but this is why we love him.
Listen, I'm not full of hatred. I'm a very loving, caring individual, and I appreciate everybody in this room. But there's people that I appreciate a lot less in the world, okay? A whole lot less.
I'm thankful, Mack, and I love each other very much.
I love you guys in this room. You guys are fucking great. I wouldn't associate with you if I didn't, so don't worry about it.
It's great. It's great. It's like being friends with a fucking bear. He'll eat you though. He's my friend.
We used to have them in Chicago.
I remember John like messaging me back in like 2014 on Instagram and being like, "Hey, you're going to Hammerstein, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You mind if I come up and talk to you?" I'm like, "Dude, just fucking come up and talk to me." And then he walks by with this girl and he's just like, "Hey." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess that's the extent of it."
Yeah, we gotta go to the back. I brought my date for some reason.
I think that might have been Final Battle that year.
It was Final Battle. No, it was War of the Worlds.
2014. That's right. Yep. With AJ Elgin and Okada. Yeah.
Good times. Less than good times. Did you see any clips of Jade Cargill versus Charlotte last week?
I did not.
Holy shit!
Was it bad?
Oh, it was horrid. It was fucking wow. I gotta pull up a clip if I can. So the match was, I don't know who to blame here. I mean, the conventional thinking says it's Jade Cargill's fault. I mean, she's got
But you know what? I've never subscribed to this philosophy that Charlotte Flair is a world-class wrestler. I think she's good.
But she doesn't suck.
No, she doesn't suck. No. That's not what I'm
See
saying.
what
That's not what I'm
happens when
saying.
you
I'm saying I
don't
think that
put the
she's.
chairs up.
But I think she's vastly overrated by her fan base. But I think you can say that about any fan base's favorite wrestler. So
yeah, I mean, but I think that as far as people who train specifically in the PC, it can get real bad.
It's a Sister Abigail?
Yeah.
It's something. Anyway, it's something. I don't want to give it the biggest scream because then I fucking have to edit and do copyright shit.
Oh no.
But yeah.
Okay, I saw that clip.
Dude, wasn't that the Big Show's alley-oop?
Charlotte trying to fix it. She said, "Yeah, we're gonna fix this shit." And,
She gonna do the DDT? Yeah. Okay.
Whoops.
Okay, well, I mean,
she tried to bump like 1 second early. Okay, fine. We'll
okay,
see.
all right. You made it salvageable. Okay.
Timing issues happen to everyone.
But it's
Oh no! What are you doing? You're 8 feet tall. Stop it. Buff Bagwell, you are not.
Bro,
she went for the flying natural selection.
It's rough. Everything they did was rough because that was just the finishing sequence. Like it was rough before that.
Yeah, man, I was thinking the same thing. Like no one hits it like Bagwell.
Yeah, so it was like historically bad. Like they've been waiting to do this match for a long time. Those two, like when Jade was in AEW, Charlotte used to tease it with them. So they finally get their one-on-one match, and I mean, I know Hunter is somewhere just grateful that he didn't put this shit on pay-per-view. That was supposed to be the SummerSlam match, but Real got injured, so they put.
What's funny to me? What's funny to me because of the way the schedule works and the way they work their dates now. It's like Flair and Hogan. In the old days, you would do this on the house show where nobody saw it, and you'd find out before it got to TV just how bad this match was.
Yeah.
You get a good game, and then you just practice.
So what's the group now? Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, and Tatum Paxley?
Yes,
that's the rest of the conversation. Tatum Paxley debuts and just
high flying debut.
Dude, she hit the shit out of that crossbody.
Great crossbody. I mean, if you're gonna debut, you might as well get that shit right.
Like most people diving to the floor don't go for the air part of that.
Right.
She went up.
I like Tatum Paxley. I think
I do too.
She's pretty good. She's interesting. She's got a good character. She's not bad in the ring.
I haven't seen very much due to just me ignoring the fuck out of NXT.
Understandable. I would if I could. I mean, I guess her teaming up with Charlotte and Alexa was kind of weird for me because she's like a very particular kind of character, and I guess it works with Alexa Bliss, but feels a little redundant too. Like
I think that Alexa Bliss is like Alexa Bliss kind of feels like what both of them would be like if you smushed them together.
Fusion.
But what is Alexa Bliss's character like? She's carrying around the fucking dead doll of Bray Wyatt for like the fucking past 2 years.
Right, basically,
she's like a dormant witch.
Yeah, she's in the middle of just being Alexa Bliss in a Bray Wyatt tribute act.
Yeah, like I guess it can come out when she needs the powers or something, but she doesn't use them.
Has she done that gimmick?
Yeah,
I just know she carries the doll, but also the doll made a lot of money.
In the fucking pandemic, they did a thing where they taped a Raw show and she was like getting her ass kicked and she had the doll up on the ring post and the doll like came to life during the shitty pandemic era and like gave her powers. And I was like, all right, I'm out.
I mean, that doesn't bother me just because like it's WWE and I expect that from that show. It's like being mad at Chikara for putting out a fucking monkey. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but Greg, Chikara is supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. I was at a show where they killed Estonian Thunder Frog.
WWE had two grown-ass men shooting lightning at each other.
I mean, I understand, but the Undertaker and Kane, like that shit back in the day was like, I don't know, man.
Why would it have changed?
People were going bonkers for that shit, man. They're shooting fucking lightning. This is my life.
I was going bonkers for that shit.
I'm gonna mold my life around this career.
Greg, you know why it works so well? You know why it works so well, Greg?
We were children.
You know why it works so well, Greg? Because there wasn't a lot of shit in wrestling going on like that back then.
Nah, there was, but you didn't know where to get the tapes at, big dog.
Have you seen the dumb shit WCW did in '92?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I understand the
They strapped Abdullah the Butcher to an electric chair,
seen
and it went.
I know, I understand.
True, that was supposed to be one man gang originally.
Yeah, but
because they're going to turn one man gang into like a Bruce Pritchard Brother Love character.
Yeah, but you know what? But that was kind of like, that shit was kind of like hokey back then, like, but WWE, like, shooting fireballs into people's faces and shit, you were like, oh shit, this is some FMW type shit in like WWE, like,
But like, it seems like it's one thing when like the guys in FMW just like use like a fucking fireball weapon at you. Kane shot it out of his hand like he was a magic character.
I know.
Sir, I saw Shadow WX performing magic tricks in BJW.
You leave Shadow WX out of this.
I love Shadow WX. I will find any reason to bring him up. That Piranha Death match lives with me.
Greg, I think there is a fine line between Kane shooting a fireball out of his hand into the face of China accidentally, and somebody on the MTV thing falling into the Piranhas thing with the lightning.
Shit, Extreme something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Extreme Wrestling Society.
Yeah.
Wrestling Society X.
Wrestling Society.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
God.
Teddy Hart's claim to fame.
Yeah. Now, if they were having a live Piranhas outside the ring match in 2020, I'd be like, okay, this is
What are you talking about? They did. Remember the Zombie Lumberjacks?
That match.
Where the Miz tore his ACL. Yeah.
I think about the fact that canonically speaking, that's the last appearance of Scotty 2 Hotty was as a zombie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he fucking
It's
is
just
fine.
a bunch of trainees and Scotty 2 Hotty.
Come on, guys, let me teach you how to do the zombie.
Hey, you guys think Scotty 2 Hotty's son setting up chairs?
Yes.
For the amount of chairs they have to set up in honor.
Yeah. They're bullying him.
Yes,
Listen,
he
Warren Jr., set up that chair.
I gotta say,
You think AJ thinks his kid is?
life.
You think AJ thinks his kid is too good for the scramble match, or? It's gonna be Avery Styles and 4 guys you've never heard of in your life, and they're gonna go out there and do every fucking move you've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
can't wait to see a Leo Mysterio just fucking tightening those turnbuckles.
Yeah.
You guys see?
I can't wait to see KJ Orso versus Avery Styles.
Oh, you gotta see Zilla Fatu make this NXT debut Tuesday. Kept his name. I can't imagine how he did that.
They want the Fatu name, man.
Certainly has nothing to do with his family.
I mean, in fairness, like we've seen with Jeff Cobb, that can change in a week.
Can I just?
They made merch. They made merch already. He's got Zilla Fatu shirts.
Oh yeah, the black shirt with the island.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
And apparently the plan, according to reports, was always to call him Zilla Fatu. They like the Fatu. I wonder how like, are you getting away with Zilla? Like, Toho want to know something about that? Just don't make no fucking sounds. Don't give him no spikes on his back. Don't even reference a dinosaur. Just keep it clean.
Oh my god.
Keep it cute, and you will not have to deal with the law. They're cutting
John thinking about years of having lost his Godzilla intro on Samoa Joe.
Oh my god, it's so bad the way they try to recreate it. No,
I love that the fucking AEW one is Donkey Kong.
They got the idea.
So can I just put myself over really quick? So about a year and a half ago, I started seeing Zilla pop up in like Fourth Rope and HOG, and I sent a message to a very prominent independent wrestler who I won't name because they don't want to be associated with this quote.
Or
Sure.
I've seen it everywhere online now, like everywhere, and it originated with my friend sending it to me, and then me posting the text message on my old Instagram, the one that got deleted before this, but I could always post it again. But I said, hey, what do you think about Zilla Fatu? And he responded, he's 5 years away from being 5 years away from NXT. And then I went to Reddit, something that I don't even have like a Reddit account or anything. I just go to Reddit just to see people be absolute shitbags about wrestling. And I saw someone go like, Zilla Fatu debuted tonight. He attacked Cruz Montana and Grayson Waller. And someone just put the quote, 5 years away from being 5 years away from being in NXT. And I was like, no, that's my buddy's quote. No, fuck you. But I've seen it pop up everywhere, and and anytime I post about Zilla on my Instagram, people post that quote underneath in the comments.
It's super interesting to me because I always heard people say that like he's not great, but like it's also one of those interesting things where like I guess he's either got an attitude that attracts a certain fan base of people, or he highlights really well. Because like there's always a wrestler, especially on the indies, where like you sort of live off Twitter gifs. Some people highlight really well, then they actually work. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a friend who's very high on Zilla that follows me on Instagram, and she's always commenting underneath my things like, no, he's great, he's so good. But the gift that's going around now is the one from his
not the amazing red one.
Yeah, someone's just looking at that right now. someone goes, we lost Sheamus in the New Day to sign this boob.
One of the ones I'm looking at right now is someone false finish saying all of Zilla Fatu's fans will see their first Zilla match ever. And they're gonna witness
that's good. That's good
to ever do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think of him. He's young. I know he used to have attitude problems, and I mean, they say he's changed. I also just am like, I don't think that matters in wrestling as much as you think it does. Some of the biggest attitude problems were some of the biggest people that.
It depends when you have the attitude.
Well, they say Jacob Fatu had attitude problems too.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably bothered him first.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It really depends when you have the attitude. If you have it while you're on top, you're okay.
Yeah. Did you see when they're asking you to set up the chairs? Then
exactly.
Did you guys see Solo Sikoa's Instagram story today?
No.
Oh, I saw. He's like, I gotta go back.
I gotta go back to this.
Yeah. I they got a lot of Samoans, man. I guess Zilla Fatu felt inevitable. I guess they always said, all you gotta do is change your attitude. And I was like, well, that was really fast. I feel like, do you know for sure? But I guess we're just gonna bring him in anyway. Why not?
You know who I feel really bad for?
We polled 100 people, and they said yes.
It took one attitude adjustment on the indies, and then that fixed it.
It was adjusted, you see.
Who was the Samoan that was a part of the family that dressed up like Roman on that one episode of Raw, and he got released? Lance.
Lance
and yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a point on this because I have been an asshole about it for years, and I will continue to be an asshole about it. Lance NOI sucked. He's always sucked. Yeah. He's always been a bag of shit. There was a reason he told away on the indies and didn't get signed despite that name when they all got jobs. Manu got a fucking job. Okay.
You know how bad you have to be to not get signed in the WWE, but you're a Samoan? Like, you know how much you have to suck? You have to be like, or at least you know how much of a pariah you have to be? You have to be like Teddy Hart level.
Yeah. Like, seriously, like to be a Hart and an NOI, you fucked up.
Well, remember, there was that one Samoan. It was Sean Maluda, who was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
He wasn't good. What was the other one that wasn't good?
And he was in AEW for like a very short time.
Dude,
was he?
You were saying Hart, like
he was, yes.
You're saying how bad you have to be a Hart and fuck up, but like, I mean, to be a Hart and like mess up, but like, I remember when Teddy Hart got his tryout with WWE. They were like, "Hey, so don't do that standing shooter to the outside and like just don't swear." And then he went out and the first thing he did was a standing shooter.
Immediately does standing
and got on the and then got on the mic and was like, "This is my fucking house." I'm like, "What are you doing?"
You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of fucking shithead you got to be to not get a job, even though you have blood in your veins that belong to another wrestler. That company is really big on the nepotism.
Yeah.
And it's not even, I think wrestling runs great on nepotism. I actually think it needs more nepotism. We should somehow bring it back inside. But the box
it's all nepotism now.
No, it's not.
No. He means so much so that like other people can't get in.
Yeah,
to make it harder to get in.
Who else do you think is going to be world champion in world class fucking championship wrestling? Like, you think you're going to start from the bottom and become fucking as good as the Von Erichs, bro? Like, you're not going to get booked like the brothers. That's just the way it is.
Just go to Memphis, and it's always going to be a Lawler at the top, baby.
Like, imagine fucking Granddaddy Sexy in the top of his local Memphis indie or whatever.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that's exactly what would have happened too. You're right.
But anyway, when nepotism was ruling this shit, man, all the secrets were inside and still with the family. Everything was rumors. Like I don't know, wrestling was more fun.
I wonder whatever happened to that Flex Gavanna kid.
It didn't allow for a lot of horrible things to happen. Unfortunately, I will admit.
Of course,
the transparency has helped.
I mean, listen, you take something with something, you give something, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like we got to figure out a way to get rid of the fabulous moolah, and then we can probably bring back that kind of secretism.
Yeah.
We keep the pimps out,
Yeah.
Let's protect the women.
Listen, we got to change the name of the tournament.
Oh no!
Oh, the Battle Royal. That's right. Yeah,
they erased that from our memory.
Snickers.
Yeah. They gave us the old. They gave us the old Men in Black flash.
Snickers said, "Who the fuck did what?"
Yeah, making a Battle Royal about who? What's next? The Benoit Classic?
And you named it
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that? There was already like 8 books out from like former like women's wrestlers that were like, "Yeah, Fabulous Moolah was basically a pimp." WWE was like, "Name the Battle Royal after her."
I knew that she was bad, like for a long time. People always said she was bad, but I don't think I realized like she was like a straight up force you into fucking prostitution. Bad.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Did you guys ever see that graphic for SmackDown where it was Fabulous Moolah versus the Big Show for the Undisputed Championship?
Jesus Christ, no.
They did an episode where the Big Show wanted to wrestle somebody, and they were in the Fabulous Moolah's hometown. She had just put out her book, and Stephanie McMahon was like, "Oh, I got an idea." So they came to the ring, and Fabulous Moolah, the bell rang. The Fabulous Moolah like walked up to Big Show. Big Show ghouls at her, and then Brock Lesnar came out of nowhere and like F5'd and caused a disqualification.
In the record,
in the record books, it states
this match happened.
Fabulous Moolah got a shot at the WWE Undisputed Championship.
The fact that this is 2002 and not like 1999 boggles my mind, honestly.
Well,
the fact this is a Heyman show.
Right.
So I listened to the Deadlock podcast on it, and I guess Moolah hadn't been on air since like 99. This was like her first appearance since like 99.
That makes sense because this sounds like a segment right out of Vince Russo's WWF.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, shit. Zilla might be all right. I mean, NXT has a little influx of talent right now, and I think there's still more to come. I don't know. I guess he's gonna go far because like he
Nick,
is.
what are you giggling about?
I did real quick want to throw out there when talking about Moolah and Big Show. I had to look up the graphic, and one of my favorite comments with it is, "It's the monster versus the giant."
That's great.
That's good. That's pretty good. Can't hate that.
So what's going to happen? So is there going to be are they going to do like a Solo Sikoa thing like at Clash at the Castle where like Roman's in trouble and he comes out of the crowd and like grabs the referee or like interferes in a Roman match where he's going to lose the title or something?
I feel like it might be a little early for that.
I think with Solo, he didn't.
I thought it was early for Solo.
It was, but he didn't have. They weren't like the thing about Solo is he didn't have to test. Like they weren't testing him. Like Zilla Fatu is being tested right now. Like they put him in NXT. They're probably gonna hold him down on purpose. You know, like they're gonna want to see how he reacts to it.
You gonna take this L to the TNA guy?
Did you guys see the? Did you guys see the video of when he hit the Samoan drop on Mike Santana or Cruz Montana, whatever you want to call him? He was standing around, and the ringside assistant, you can see at the bottom, is going like this and pointing to the top rope.
Go over to Tony D. Tony D, stupid ass.
Which is still not worse than Chris Jericho from his back tugging on Fandango's pants.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about Zilla from what I've seen is that he does all these like Samoan tribute moves. Like, brother, get your own fucking moveset. Like,
the Superman spike.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That stinks. Like,
John, when you texted me earlier, I was watching Chris Van Vliet's interview with him, and he was like, "Oh, so tell me how you're related to these people." And he was like, "I know, I like some of his interviews, but he was going, he goes, all right, tell me how you're related to these people." He goes, Roman Reigns, and he goes, uncle. Oh no, wait. Oh, but he's my uncle, but we call him my cousin. And he's like, okay. He's like Yokozuna, and he goes, second cousin, but I call him my uncle. And he's like Jimmy and Jay, and he's like, cousins, but I call him my uncle. I'm like, will you fucking stop, man?
They're all the uncles.
Listen. Black families call a lot of people cousins that ain't even related. It happens.
Cousins? You know any fucking cousins I got?
Cousins I got that ain't even on the tree. It's a thing we do.
We're cool for each other. We don't know how to fuck.
You know how many white people have uncles that are like their dad's best friends?
Yeah. Black people got a bunch of aunties, ain't related.
We don't know how we're connected at all either. Like, we just know they used to be at all the same parties. Like, I see them at every fucking reunion. So
I asked Mama who's that. She said it was Auntie Jemiah, and I said okay. And
that's my fucking sister. All right, you know what?
All right, I guess it is.
My dad's best friend used to live on the first floor of our apartment, and when he moved to like Plymouth, Massachusetts, my dad would be like, "Oh, your Uncle Paul moved." I'd be like, "Oh, okay." And then I never questioned it for years, and I was like, "Are you and Paul brothers?" He's like, "Oh no, we've known each other since like the '60s." I'm like, "You've lied to me."
They're brothers like Edge and Christian are brothers. It works for me.
Since the '60s, they have to be brothers. They did drugs together.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that Damaja is not related to Danny Basher, Doug Basher?
Next thing you're gonna tell me the fucking Dudley Boys aren't real brothers. Like, come on with this bullshit.
Oh, John.
I stare at me and my brother who like literally do not look alike at all, and people call us the Dudley Boys.
Hey John,
my brother Tony is half black.
You want to know something funny? I've been watching a lot of like late 98, 99 WWF, and they really tried to do twin magic with Edge and Christian, despite them not looking anything like or dressing
incredible.
Like
Hey, for in their defense, I would also get confused by the two long hair white dudes. I don't know
John,
who you people are. I don't have glasses on.
Like each other.
One had a shirt.
Christian did.
Dude, Christian would come out in a white, like button-down shirt.
One had a shirt.
I don't think that's enough. Like, that's just clothing choices. It's not the body part.
Dude, Edge is still wearing the same tights that he
When
had
two
on
people
now.
dress differently, it kind of stands out.
It's like cartoon characters, you know, like you just expect them to only wear the same outfits all the time.
No, John, I know we got to move on, but let me explain something.
Do you know how many times characters on wrestling come out in tights when they don't have a match?
Let me tell you something, Greg. Let me tell you something. I was watching a tag team title match between the Headbangers and Gangrel and Edge. Edge was wearing green pants with black trim, right? Sometime during the middle of the match, Edge rolls outside. Christian rolls in wearing a white tank top and black pants, looking nothing like Edge. He gets the stage dive, and they pin Christian, who wasn't in the match.
No one noticed.
No,
that's incredible. I guess there was some good stuff on WWE TV this week. Kevin Owens and CM Punk had a really good face-to-face promo segment. It felt fluid. Felt like they really didn't like each other. And I mean, I don't think they actually like each other, but they're professional. I mean, it felt like they were being unprofessional, but they were very professional.
Professionally unprofessional.
Yeah. I was thinking about I was watching this promo, And I was listening to the Wrestling Observer, and Dave was talking about the CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud and how there was a moment where
I thought you were gonna tell me Dave was telling you about how how much El Santo drew back in 19.
there's time for that. There's always time for that. But at that moment, he was just talking about how there was a moment in the CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud where Punk double crossed Drew and said something he shouldn't have said.
Interesting.
And I'm just like, of all people on earth, of all the people who exist in wrestling today, who shouldn't be double crossing someone in a promo, it's the guy who started crying about being double crossed in a promo. Yeah. But this Kevin Owens CM Punk thing had that kind of energy, but I was certain that they were.
Wait,
fine.
John, what was the thing that CM Punk double crossed?
I don't fucking know.
There was no detail given on it. Apparently,
I'm gonna look.
If John knew any detail, he would have said.
I would have said that shit because it would have been funny as hell. Because how do you get off? Where do you get off? You of all people. You.
If John had details to trash CM Punk with, he would not skirt the issue.
No, it'd be very funny. We'd be laughing at it right now. But the thing about the Kevin Owens CM Punk feud or whatever is that as much as yes, I think this is just yet another WWE CM Punk feud where they're bringing up a lot of the same talking points. That Kevin Owens is uniquely, I guess,
suited?
Like his part in history.
Oh, I found out what it was.
Is so unique. Well, we'll talk about it in a second. But as far as his connection to CM Punk and how that. He's one of the links like Cole Cabana, like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Cole Cabana faithfully eating pizza on probably a sunny day. I'll imagine it's sunny.
Well, these stories
changed the course of professional wrestling history. But I mean, for those that don't know, because we do have to think about the historical factor here. About 12 years ago, when about a few months after CM Punk left the WWE, he released a podcast with Cole Cabana. He spoke about everything that he thought was wrong, and particularly mentioned a situation where a doctor didn't treat him properly, and he felt like he was mismanaged, malpractice, or whatever.
Yeah.
So WWE was like, "Hey, take that shit down, or we'll sue you." And CM Punk was like, "I ain't gonna sue nobody. If they sue us, I'll pay the legal." And sure enough, they sued. And so at one point, CM Punk decides, and I guess, and probably CM Punk and his lawyer, and probably the legal that he was paying for, decided that you need to cut contact with anybody from WWE. They're all enemies. And I guess Cole Cabana agreed, but he went out to have pizza with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who were newly joined to NXT, and that CM Punk cut him off forever for the rest of history. Because of that, refused to pay his his legal bills or whatever. He just completely cut him off. And of course, as we all know, that moment right there would lead to so many things down the line in the future. But Kevin Owens, being the guy who's eating pizza, is uniquely suited here for a feud against CM Punk in the never-ending line of people that don't like CM Punk. So it was interesting seeing the feud. They kind of made a tongue-in-cheek reference to the T-shirt incident between CM Punk and Kevin Owens in Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another incident where CM Punk was being a dick. Hey,
no.
What a surprise. Surprise.
Shocking information, quite.
So, John, the double cross thing, Reddit seems to believe that was when Drew said, I'm the chosen one. He goes, who chose you? Go ahead. Say his name.
Oh, you know what?
But that's sort of weird because I doesn't feel like double crossing Drew personally.
I guess in a way where he can't respond. Like, I can't fucking respond
because Drew
to
kept
that.
smiling, like Drew was smiling at him. Yeah, but that smile, like I'm gonna fucking kill you, like type of like smile.
Like, oh, you're going into business for yourself here again, huh?
Yeah. He should have went work. He should have went workers' rights.
Should have some real glass, cry me a river punk.
So I want to talk about workers' rights, huh?
Well, didn't during that rivalry, didn't like Drew post a photo of him and Jack Perry for like 10 minutes on his
I guess that was his revenge. That was his receipt. That's so good. I love how Jack Perry just spawns in. Like, what is this? I don't know.
And who asked who for a picture?
I'm just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Anyway, I'm excited to see what they come up with. I think it'd be a mistake to just have Kevin Owens have this big emotional return and just get pinned by CM Punk in the next
Sami Zayn's going to interfere in that match. On the 21st,
something. But then I'm thinking to myself, doing
Sami
again? Like, I mean, I love Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Don't get me wrong, but like, again?
See, that was the thing I thought of. Like, the idea of Sami getting involved in that match just says to me, "Oh, we're gonna end up with Sami versus Kevin again."
Like, where else can you take it? Like, I guess it's WWE Hell in a Cell, but
why?
I guess. Like, Jesus Christ! How many times?
But are they going to do a Hell in a Cell so close to Oba and Brock?
Yeah, if you call it that. Yeah, the motherfuckers went out there and had a normalized match with the cell around.
Yeah, I know.
John's expectations for that match are
my expectations for that match in particular, they went by exactly how I thought it would. Like,
I meant that match being the Hell in the Cell.
Oh, well, yeah. If it's never gonna reach my standards, now the other company done fucked it all up. Like, you can still get cut when you go into the cage over there. So.
But listen, WWE fucked it up when they had an awesome match between Punk and Drew.
I thought that was the season finale series.
That's what I just said. Yeah, I thought it was season finale too.
The same company that ended a Hell in a Cell match from DQ.
Oh my god, remember that shit?
The big fucking whack-a-mole mallet.
Yeah. Well, there was that, but there was another time where Braun Strowman just ripped the doors out and he like knocked Roman Reigns.
He beat the fuck out of Roman and
Well, the match is over. I was like, holy shit, this sucks. Kane did that and the match didn't finish. So precedent.
Stoppage. Referee stoppage.
Yeah. That shouldn't even exist in a cell match. What the fuck? I thought you could kill each other in there.
Well, no. Technically, by any logic, like the referee can throw the match out anytime he wants to.
You should kill the ref.
Mick Foley cries.
What
do you mean?
Nick, it turns out Earl Hebner was a son of a bitch.
What? Okay, just a couple more things we have to talk about. June Climax, which I mean, Greg and I are probably specifically suited to talk about more than anybody here because you motherfuckers are all behind and not caught up and haven't seen any matches. You guys hate Japanese wrestling, and I heard they're racist.
That's not true. Not true at all. Love Japanese women.
You guys are racist. That's what they said. That's what they were saying on the other.
Mark just went to stash pages. Mark just went to stash pages and bought 5 copies of that Kairi Sane magazine.
I don't think that's the same thing as. Wait a minute.
He just mentioned it. He just made the point about Joshi matches, so I ran with it.
Oh no, am I xenophobic? Oh no.
John's xenophobic.
John's xenophobic.
John's xenophobic. He might be.
Apologize to China right now.
Oh my god.
That's what Triple H needs to do, doesn't he?
No,
he might, yeah.
Not to apologize to her.
It's coming.
Oh my god, they have a big gold fanny pack. You guys shouldn't have told me about stash pages, man.
Yeah,
you
good luck.
Ruined my bank account.
Oh, I wanted the Dome Globe fanny pack.
You guys just ruined my bank account, man.
It's great, isn't it? You'll see
it
in like 3
just
weeks.
don't expect it to come anytime soon.
Yeah,
I know.
Especially if it says pre-order, that means 6 months.
Oh, everything says pre-order here. Everything.
Because you know what? like I mentioned, they've got to go to the vendors and buy that shit, and then try to give you a little.
Yeah, there's very like there are stuff that's ready to ship, but like a lot of it won't be.
I do make
an investment.
Though.
I got the CM Punk
jacket
in my thing.
Yeah, and those things have been like those go on rounds of pre-order basically.
Those he makes himself, I think, or he gets them made.
I think he gets them made. I think he gets as many orders as he needs to get. Then he gets those orders made. Then they get sent out.
Yeah. So G1 Climax, the 36th edition of the G1 Climax is coming to a close this weekend. I'm kind of sad to see it go, but also relieved because fucking hell, holy shit.
It's a lot of wrestling, baby.
It is a lot, and it has been awesome. No, this year's G1 Climax has been one of the best G1 Climaxes in a long time, especially as far as just seeing the future, like seeing the youth of New Japan really step up. This is what I've been wanting to see. This is what people have been asking for years now. Like, this is what we wanted to see out of New Japan. Yeah. It's coming.
Kind of raked them over the coals last year for not committing to it.
Remember when New Japan tried to force it by doing the new Three Musketeers?
Oh yeah, we making an announcement that we have Three Musketeers. No, you stupid fucks. That just happens naturally if they get over enough.
Yeah,
you know, like,
that was that was New Japan's Four Pillars moment, and it went down spectacularly as well.
Yeah, all the wrestlers rejected it. Like, please don't put that on me.
Didn't
put that on me.
Didn't they? Who was it? Was Suji one of them?
It was Suji, it was Shota, and Uemura, and
they probably weren't wrong, but it was the wrong.
Yeah.
They were all like, no,
thank you. I already look like Tanahashi. I'm trying to get over this shit. You know?
So who advanced to the semifinals? Was it Suji and who else?
Ryohei Oiwa, one of my favorite guys right now.
Yeah,
I've been rooting for this motherfucker all year long. I've been singing his praises. I genuinely did not think he was going to the finals. I thought he was cooked. I thought he was going to lose against Takeshita. I was so surprised when Takeshita went for that Blue Thunder bomb and Oiwa just squeezed down on the headlock. I was like, yes.
There's a real groundswell for him on like Twitter. I'm seeing a lot of people pulling for him.
He's great. He is great. Over the course of the past few weeks, he has really gotten that side headlock over as a devastating finisher.
Yeah.
You're talking
everyone watching from the back saying you can't get simple shit over.
Headlock, side headlock.
My man got a side headlock finish.
Side headlock over.
No, not the side head, not even the takeover.
I know,
side headlock.
He's just wrenching it. Yeah, I've seen
his fucking arms are so big though. Like it's like I would also give up.
I saw a really cool picture of him online earlier. I got to see if I can find it. I think you'd like it, John.
Yeah, he's the closest New Japan has gotten to a body guy in a while, probably since Tanahashi.
I said to me, he gave off like Takayama vibes, like, but I know it's because he's big and blonde.
So like with Takayama, I think of tall, so that doesn't.
He was taller than fucking half the guys he was in the ring with this tournament. But I guess that he's a fucking tall guy. But he's also in Japan. Like it's different. I'm sure if you stood him next to like Oscar, who was just a
Oscar's just big, tall European.
Oh wow! I didn't know that Oya was a play-in guy.
Yeah, that's another thing. He had to fight all the way from the bottom.
Yeah, play-in.
Honestly, I'd seen. Was it this year? It was either earlier this year or late last year. I think it was earlier this year where I first. This wasn't the first I seen him. I've been seeing him for a while, but he never caught my eye the way he did. When him and Zack Sabre Jr. went against Ice and Oscar. And I see
that hot tag match.
Yeah, him and Ice got in the ring together for like 5 minutes, and I was just like, all of a sudden, I like got a glimpse of the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I was like, what the fuck? These two motherfuckers are perfect. Perfect. And then they've gone on to have several singles matches since then to confirm my fucking thoughts. And I think it'll take a little longer for them to take Ice seriously as like if at all, as a main guy. I think
that match with the 200 chops, where he tore his bicep.
No, that's Yuto. That's not gonna be the thing.
Yeah.
No. Oiwa's not gonna have no problem. Like Oiwa, I think they earmarked him when they saw his ass. Look at his barrel chest. Like we love barrel chests.
Barrel chests are a Japan staple.
Yeah. But it is Yuto Ice that I think he's got so much charisma and like he connects with the people in a way that I haven't seen a New Japan wrestler do in a long time.
Yeah.
Especially
if New Japan ever starts thinking about putting their eyes back on the Western market again, Yuto's going to be the guy.
But I just worry that they're not going to see him as one of their top guys. Like he's there. I worry they're not going to see Ice as what I think he could be. It's like I can see him closing those shows. Like I can see him cutting those show closing promos, sending everyone home happy, being the star, shaking his fucking middle fingers at the camera. I think it's his four fingers. It's their middle fingers sometimes. It depends. Sometimes he's just flipping everybody off, and other times he's just throwing random fingers up.
It's funny because when Bushiroad bought the company, they had to have a talk with Togi Makabe.
Yeah. A couple people. They had to talk with. I remember they were like changing entrances. I think they had to ask Lance Archer to stop spitting at people. Stop spitting water at people.
Yeah.
Stop spitting water at the crowd.
No more Wild West, baby.
No more cursing.
Makabe was running out here doing this to everybody, and then all of a sudden Makabe is like, number one.
But John, wasn't the Lance Archer thing a COVID thing when they told him to stop spitting water?
No, that was before, like when they were changing the way they were, because they wanted to focus on like Western fans. So they wanted to change their image. So they asked people to stop cursing. They asked them to stop. Like everyone would do like the fucking Bruiser Brody thing where they just like chase the fucking crowd away.
Yeah.
But they were like, please stop doing that. Please stop.
You would be nerfing Brody at this point.
Dude, Stan Hansen used to literally go in the crowd and start whipping people with that huge
shit like that. It was a fun heel foreigner thing. Like you should.
It was a different time.
Yeah, Japanese people.
All of you gotta be more like Scott Flash Norton.
So yeah, we're gonna find out who will face Oiwa and Yota Tsuji in the fucking semifinals this weekend. We still have to decide the two finalists of the B block, which I am pretty certain. Like I think it's gonna be Gabe Kidd and Yuya Uemura. So I think you're gonna get a Gabe Kidd Yota Tsuji match, and then you'll get a Yuya Uemura versus Oiwa match. Uemura versus Oiwa, if it comes to be the way I think it's going to be, is one of those like this is the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like we are showing you today a Wrestle Kingdom main event. Yeah, like this will happen down the line. Like this is the future right here, and I do think Oiwa is going to go down. I do think it's Uemura.
It would be the second time Yuya's had that match.
Yeah, I think
because they put him versus Tsuji at Wrestle Kingdom a few years back before he went on. I think it was I don't know if it was before Excursion, but like before he cut the hair.
Yeah, before he became like the Rooster.
So who's your?
The Rooster.
The whole thing, assuming it's gonna be Uemura versus they could do it two ways. They could really have him go against Tsuji and beat him, but I feel like that makes it like it kind of gives it away. Like maybe he might not be beating Tsuji on the rematch for the title. You know, like
yeah.
So I think, but the way they position Gabe Kidd as like a betrayer, he's like, hot, like you piece of shit, like you're an invader now, like you were one of us. How could you? And he embraces that shit. I think that he might be the last hurdle. It seems like that's the kind of guy you'd want to be, like character wise. You know, you want him to beat this dastardly piece of shit that came in here and talked all that shit and actually won all these fucking matches. Like, don't let him take the skills that we taught him and use them against us, type thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't feel like Tsuji is going to be in the main event. I think he's going down before the final.
You think he's going down in the semis?
Yeah.
I think he's going down in the semis.
I can see that.
I think the world champion has been involved a few times in the past few years in the finals.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to happen every time, you know.
Mhm.
And that just makes, like I said, it makes more sense for Gabe Kidd, that piece of shit, that motherfucker, to make it to the finals. Like, how could you?
Man, that'll never go to AEW.
God damn it! He called it a bootleg C2.
Yeah.
Dude, did you hear?
That was
Did you
great.
hear fucking Tony Schiavone call the So has it always been the Continental Challenge Cup, or did they just start saying that? Because I thought it was just the Continental Cup.
For what they did call it that in the original video. So I guess technically you can call it the C3.
Yeah. And then I saw tonight they were like the Continental Challenge. I was like, where did that challenge word come from?
Continental Challenge Cup, because I guess there's some European Soccer Challenge Cup.
Yeah,
That's
but I
like
remember the
after
original video was just like, hey, this is the Continental Cup.
No, the video is where they mentioned Challenge Cup, because I was like, well, that's a lot. It hadn't occurred to me that it was 3 C's, or I would just call it the C3 from there.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Shouldn't this technically be the C2 since it comes before the Continental?
Well, no, but it has 3 C's.
I know.
So that's why at the start of the year they got to do the C4. You see,
it's just to
I could
explode
go
in
for a
barbed wire
C4.
death
We
match.
tried to do the C4. It went terribly.
They could try it again, man. I gotta talk to Tony Khan one-on-one. I gotta convince him. I gotta try to convince him that there's an appetite for it. If you do it right, you see, you can prove them all wrong.
Darby and the Jets set you up for a good one right there.
You know, Darby is gonna be the one to do it.
So who's winning the G1 in your opinion, John?
It's Yuya Uemura. This is his year. He should fucking win. He should win the G1. He should win the title at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep.
We crowned Suji. We did Suji. It's Uemura's time. And I think they gave up on Shooter in that position, but
I mean, they took the title off of him real quick.
I don't even think he got to touch it. I think he had the bad main event.
I think he meant the Intercontinental.
Okay.
The global. Because he got that moment at Forbidden Door where he got.
It may as well be the Intercontinental belt. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah, he put the Tanahashi put the belt around him at like Forbidden Door, and that was supposed to be like his like, hey,
crowning.
This is the next guy up, and then literally his next event he drops it to Gabe Kidd.
And then he goes out on injury.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd, the only dog that's still in a tournament.
Yes, and the only dog that's doing anything of significance.
Anything of note.
Anyway, this weekend we'll have the finals. I do believe this is Yuya Uemura's time, and I'm glad. He's the super babyface New Japan needs right now. He's great, but then I need Suji to start acting a little more dastardly. Suji's out there smiling, and he's having good matches, and he's playing his May J theme, and it's great. You know, I love that song. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of people don't vibe with it. I vibe with that shit.
I don't vibe with it either, but like that's
that
fine.
shit. I was like, it's so fucking. It's just like an anime opening theme.
I wanted to say, because you mentioned it, like he's out there. The idea that like Yuya is going out there and like really eating up the top babyface role is like Shota, I need you to see this as a message.
Yeah,
you need to be the other guy.
Yeah, man. I
need you to be Chono Black, like '97 style, and just be a real fucking bad person.
Be the killer.
I'm saying, twist the move. I want you to fuck shit up, push the ref down, stick him in the fucking eye, kick him in the dick.
Yes, the fact that the ref your father helps.
Yes. Hey, so you figure he comes back bald?
Again?
Yeah, completely. Nah, this time it's my own choice.
He's got to come out to some really terrible American hardcore rap.
Yeah, I don't know how else. He needs a whole fucking revamp. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I think he needs that.
He's got to come back unrecognizable.
I think it needs to be Naito-esque. Like, send him away. Send him away.
He's got to come back like Owen Hart did with the goatee. Like, oh, look at that guy.
It's 2 excursions embarrassing. Like, you think Naito was embarrassed to go after, like,
absolutely.
I gotta do an excursion.
I mean, not more embarrassed than being voted out of the main event.
That's crazy. But I'm at this point, send him. CMLL is fucking hot as fuck right now, too. Like, Shota would go over there, and if they had a decent run, He'll come back a fucking star.
Okay, wait. I say this because I imagine it happening in the back, but I imagine Shota going to Mexico and just bullying the shit out of Shobakato because he's still technically his senpai.
Shit, that's right. You piece of shit.
John, I was just looking on Twitter.
What the fuck you doing?
I was just looking at that picture of Oya that I wanted to show you. I didn't find it, but look at this. I found a picture from a young lion set to debut this weekend, 2021 post, and it's Fujita versus Oya. Look at this fucking photo of this dude. Look at these dudes.
Send it to
chat
me in a message. I can put it on the screen.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can send it to my my thing. But then right under it says Young Lions debut, and then right under that it says Tsuji and Oya qualify for winners of A Block and G1 Climax. I'm like, this is 5 years apart. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Let me send it to my messenger. Hold on.
If you're on the right track, you become a young lion. You graduate.
I'll send it to you, John. See if you can send it to the chat.
Yeah, no, I just need you to send it to me so I can put it on the screen.
All right. So it just sent.
Yeah, if you're on the right track, you become a young lion, you graduate, you go do your excursion, and when you come back, you're supposed to get a push immediately. Now, whether or not the people connect with you, that is something entirely different.
Yeah,
but
and like if you are new to this whole like the Japan system, it I'm telling you, 99% of them do not work out the way Okada did. That is a fucking anomaly.
Yeah.
Look at these fucking dudes.
It's crazy. Oiwa is that what the fuck? Oiwa is that small because he in 5 years he's going to be 3 times that size. Like and it's not like a steroid build. It's like I ate burgers and shit. Like
that's just rice
kind of steroid build.
That's rice and pumps.
I need some of the skinnier American guys to eat some more rice and steak and shit. Like I need. Motherfucking Jack Perry went out there with Jon Moxley tonight, and I was like, God, sometimes I forget you're a really good fucking wrestler. You can eat some goddamn steak, man. Like,
have you ever seen the backstage clip of Suwa at a British show?
No, I don't think so.
He's got this clip where they ask him about what he thought of the talent, and he's just like, very, very necessary training. Very, very skinny guys.
Yeah. When Moxley and Perry were standing across the ring from each other, I was like, if Perry had the same exact build as Jon Moxley, I was like, holy fucking shit, dude.
And for what is worth, Moxley was a skinny guy. Moxley was a really skinny guy. And when you look at him today, like that Moxley would eat the original Jon Moxley.
Yeah. Like, even like as far back as like, the Dean Ambrose days, even he was still pretty small back then, even. But like you look at Jon Moxley, he's a tank now.
I saw a picture. I
remember when he made the comeback. I was like, good Lord, he got in the gym.
Dude, yeah. I saw the picture right before Moxley went left because of his like drinking issues with his face all bloated and everything. And then when he came back, I was like, dude, if you looked at a picture of Dean Ambrose, bloated, drunk Moxley, and then Moxley when he came back and cut that, hey, get that guy the fuck out of here promo. Like, it looks like 3 different people. It's crazy, dude.
Get that guy the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I love that.
People are posting that to the fucking Sasha, come home.
Oh my God. Kill yourself. Oh, I can't say that.
No, don't say that. John, how many podcasts have you had to axe because you said
I know what not to say these days.
Don't listen to
John, remember when I texted you a couple of months ago and I was like, hey, there was no podcast, and you're like, yeah, I said something that I was wrong, and I was like, oh yeah,
I couldn't edit it out, and I was like, fuck, I can't release the episode because I'm out. I can't edit this shit out. I think I just said I can't even say what I said. It was just wrong. I knew not to continue.
It was just wrong.
I was like, all right, we'll let that one die. Just real fast.
But you know what, John? John? I didn't know either. I was very confused as well. I didn't know either.
You see, but I know now. So I would have been.
Yeah.
Wrong
Then when
anyway.
you confirmed, I was like, okay, and now this changes things.
I would have been wrong.
Yeah.
So just really fast to go through Dynamite. This was a really good Dynamite. I thought not like any of the extra special episodes, but it was all right. Good things happened. That really moved me. The opening promo, I thought they should be more willing to I mean, sometimes it's just like I think they Kenny and Ospreay already closed their promos, but like they just should be doing it all the time. They are the main event,
right?
But
this is kind of the big thing we're building the whole show around.
They opened with the promo, and Will Ospreay basically calls out Kenny Omega, but he gets down Callis instead. And Callis kind of talks with Ospreay about how they were both not on the first ever AEW shows in Vegas, but they couldn't wait to get there. Ospreay couldn't wait to compete, but Callis couldn't wait to exploit the place. Callis used Kenny Omega to exploit AEW until Omega thought he could do it without Callis. So Callis Kenny in the face with a screwdriver and did more damage to Kenny's life than anybody else ever. And he says this is around the time he brought Ospreay to AEW.
That's not what he said. He said he did more damage to Kenny's body than diverticulitis ever could.
Yeah. Well, it's just a recap, sir. I didn't write the script.
Sorry, John. Listen, I only get to watch Dynamite live like 5 times a year. So if I'm coming on the podcast, I'm watching every single fucking second, and I got my ears so
fully
open
analyzing all of it.
Everything.
I get on so like. I didn't realize that it is hard to do this because it's kind of my routine now. But I tried to get James to do it for me while I was in Mexico, and he was like, "How the fuck do you do this every week? It's like hard to pay attention." It's just I gotta summarize it as best I could. That's the only way to get it done.
Especially on an episode like this, it gets really rough.
It does, but Ospreay. Don Callis basically calls Ospreay out for doing what Kenny did, thinking he's going to do this alone.
Sure.
You're not. He just gets his he said you think the road is paved in gold, but it's going to be paved in your blood. And then the Don Callis family attacks him. I think the idea is that Ospreay has no friends because the Death Riders
aren't there to help him anymore.
And so Kenny Omega slowly makes his way out. He's got a pipe in his hand, but he's in no rush to help. And when they start running towards him, then he starts attacking. He clears the ring, and then he acts like he's going to hit Ospreay, and Ospreay flinches, and Kenny's happy with himself. He says he felt Ospreay's promo from the heart, but that's the problem. Ospreay wears his heart on his sleeve, and he doesn't think. What did he think would happen out here? I was like, yeah, you got a point. Don't you? Aren't they all trying to beat your ass? Why'd you just go out there and stand in the middle of the ring like a dick?
All alone.
That's why they fucked you up.
No weapons or anything.
And,
I felt like this promo kind of like negated the promo where Omega came out and said, "Oh yeah, you saved me from a trap that you set," and he slapped him down and called him a liar and basically insinuated that he's still, not still with the Death Riders, but something else could be going on. And then tonight he comes out and he's like, "Oh, I felt you from the heart." It's like, dude, just expand on the "you're a liar" shit. Like,
I don't think he believes he's a liar anymore. I think that's what he meant. He's like,
I know, but we're only 18 days away. You really can't like dwell on it. I understand.
We are here.
Yeah.
I just don't like, because we're 18 days away and I see the excitement for the match and I'm like, it's selling tickets and it's doing what it needs to do. Then at this point, how could you say it's wrong?
Oh no, I don't think it's wrong or anything. I just think that they just, if they had done this a little bit longer, they could have expanded and did a little bit more story. But I understand it's 3 weeks away. You gotta fucking. Do it.
I'm mostly like, I still don't know what is the most emotional outcome to this. Like, what would be the most satisfying outcome to this story? I also don't know where it's like, what are we saying? Like Ospreay, Kenny just comes out here and he's like, basically, if you're fucking, I believe you, but if that's really you, then you're a fucking idiot, and I don't want to face this guy anyway. Figure yourself out. Ospreay says he doesn't need help, and he leaves. So yeah, I guess I don't know where this peaks. Like,
so it's obviously peaks with Ospreay winning in his home country in front of his mother and his wife and his kid.
That's
that's the happy solution to a wrestling match, but like,
yeah,
it doesn't say much for whatever the bigger tale is between Ospreay and Omega.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly, like, we know he's gonna win the title, sure, but what the fuck are they saying?
So do you think? So, I mean, they could always do the thing where he finally gains Omega's respect and he does it the right way and he doesn't cheat, because the other matches that they've had with each other, like Omega won clean in New Japan, won the title from Ospreay. Ospreay needed help the second time from the screwdriver from Don Callis to beat him. So, like, you know, that the doubt is there for, like Omega, like, hey, oh, can you beat me clean one-on-one without any help? You know, blah 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 blah. You know, so I mean, ultimately gaining Omega's like respect as a wrestler and as like a person. Maybe that's the end game. I mean, that sounds
you got like the respect aspect in there, but also I think, you know, eventually it needs to get to that point where you're going to win back over Omega and, you know, all of Omega's associates in the elite and whatnot, because, you know, Moxley's going to be right around the corner and you're going to need those numbers to kind of beef you up against the Death Riders.
I just don't feel like the Death Rider thing is over, considering that, like, you know, he gave the patch back and we haven't had any interaction between Moxley and Will Ospreay in like 3 to 4 weeks. And it's that's coming. It's not over. It's not over.
Coming around.
Is the end game Will Ospreay kicking Moxley out and taking over the Death Riders? Like,
I know the Death Riders thing will come around after.
That's gotta be the next thing.
That's the next feud. That's Ospreay's probably first defense or something, or first major defense.
So do you guys think that Moxley loses the Continental Championship at All In and he's Ospreay's first opponent?
I think something like that is going to happen. I would like I've always been an advocate of them like revealing that Moxley is operating this way with another intention. Like I lost my title, now I'm freaking the fuck out. I don't have gold. This shit matters to me more than I act like it does. Yeah. I just want to be on top. God damn it, I don't care about anybody else. You're like, oh fuck! It turns out he was a selfish piece of shit all along. I don't know. I like villains sometimes. You know, I think he's been teetering for long enough to completely fall onto one side soon. And I would just kind of prefer if he was a complete dick.
I wanted to talk to you about that, because like there's really a lot of shades of gray with Moxley's character, because on one hand he's teaming up with the dogs and he's like, okay, Edge and Christian, you need to fucking die. Switchblade, you need to fucking die. But then he's like, hey, Jack Perry, hey, great fight. Hey, I'm Jon Moxley, how you doing? You know,
I don't mind that. I don't mind that, because like the idea is like he is Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley does what Jon Moxley does. Jon Moxley has respect for you if you bleed with him, but he will also try to kill you. I like that. That's fine. But I just feel like, as far as motivations, I think, he's had, I wanted to make the company better or whatever. I would like to find out that he was lying. Like, or at least that it only makes the company better, works, like when it works for him. It's just like, bad guys are bad guys. I'm not saying that would make me hate the character.
Obviously, the company was only better because I was on top.
Yeah.
I am the company.
It would be cooler to see MJF too come across somebody like that. Like, at least I know I'm a piece of shit. You fucking hit it. Like, you hit it under lies. I'm trash, but I'm not happy to be trash. There's so many ways to go with that story. And he can lose. Like he can lose to Ospreay and be like, fuck, I gotta regroup or whatever.
I would ask you, do the Death Riders exist and succeed without a Jon Moxley?
I wouldn't want them. I don't think I would want them to exist without Jon Moxley. I feel like
okay. There were definitely a lot of people who were just like, who were looking at it from the direction of like, well, like Claudio takes over, and I was like, I don't like that.
There was a point where
it's like Blackpool Combat Club when we lost Regal.
Yeah, like it has to become something else. But I also, when it looked like they were gonna break up, I just kept thinking to myself, like, what is the best way to go with this? Like, Claudio is the leader, like Pac is the leader. These guys don't.
Neither one's leader material.
I think the way that Moxley cuts promos, the way that he talks, the way that he breaks things down, and he sounds real, and I think the Death Riders need that. I mean, not that Claudio speaks 7 fucking languages. The guy's a genius, but he's not exactly the best on the mic, and he doesn't convey things like Moxley does. I think the Death Riders with Moxley, the way that he cuts promos, listen, when I see promos online, whether it's WWE or AEW, I watched maybe like 10 seconds of them, and I'm like, all right, I got the gist of it. Okay, I can post on my Instagram, whatever. But when I see a Jon Moxley promo, I'm like, I want to hear what this motherfucker has to say, all the way down, not to 10 seconds, all the way down to 0. You know, I want to see what this. He's captivating. He just knows how. He just gets it.
He's a one-of-a-kind talker. There's not many people like him. I mean, he's always been that way, even as far back as when I first saw him in like CZW. He got something to the things he
There was
says.
a reason. There was a reason he was immediately the Shield mic guy. You know.
I mean, I guess since we're talking about him already, my son is a big Jon Moxley fan. I mean, how could you not be? It's a fucking ace. But
people have found ways.
Hey, that's the heart and soul.
I think he looks like a plumber. So you're into the way they look. I mean, which one is your favorite then? Which one looks
Mario.
the best? Is it? Because I tell you, I mean, some of the most handsome wrestlers on the bottom of the cards. I don't know.
John, did you see that promo that Moxley cut in 2022 when he said, "I want the ball"?
Likely.
He goes, "I want the ball." He goes, "I want," and then Will Ospreay referenced that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was that was deep cut as fuck.
That was one of those things where I'm just like, man, some of these ideas really work a lot better with like the production of the intercut.
Yeah. You gotta help,
because like that's a long cut, man.
Yeah.
Did we tell the production people that we're doing this? Or?
It makes me yearn for the days of like the 80s and 90s where like, on those early days, like you'd have a promo and then you see like the little like cut section into like, oh, that's what he was talking about. And then they come back and keep going with the promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use one of those little editor's notes they put in comics. Like, this happened on episode 132 of Dynamite 4 years ago.
Yeah.
What were you?
I joked about that just coming across the screen once.
The little trivia bubble from like VH1.
What were you saying about your son, John, and Jon Moxley?
Oh yeah, he's like, he loves Jon Moxley. I mean, shit, he's the top guy. He's always the top guy anywhere he goes. It's hard not to. So they have this senior day in school, or the first day of school for seniors. They all come in with designs on their pants, or like something like you draw like whatever. It's supposed to represent like the year, your final year in school.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend goes and draws basically the Death Riders logo on the pants. He used it as an excuse to recreate Jon Moxley's gear from Dynasty earlier in the year. Is it
the yellow one, right?
Yeah, it's the white and gold one. So I posted it online because I was like, man, this is really good. That little girl did a great job. He was so fucking proud of them. He sent me all these pictures. So I posted it and it went pretty viral. I mean, people really liked it. Lots of people on the AEW roster liked it. Jon Moxley, and there's just no, like, I don't know how this happened, but Moxley comes out tonight and he's wearing those. And I was like, oh shit, like, yeah, what the fuck? I was like, well, that's really crazy.
Nice.
And then
Renee probably told him.
Something in subconscious just turned on.
But after the show was over, one of the AEW wardrobe artists contacted us, so they commented actually like, "Oh man, we've got some patches that your son might be interested in or whatever." So I was like, "Oh shit, those are those fucking patches from the storyline. That's fucking cool." You got yourself an official Death Rider patch from AEW.
Death Rider, kid, congratulations.
Yeah. Now we got to get him a black and white video.
Now do your push-ups.
I thought it was crazy that Mox was wearing like those pants today. I was like, that's crazy. That's a crazy ass coincidence. Like,
there's a non-zero chance it was inspired.
I know, because like he doesn't usually do that. Like they're always different. Like it's always a different color. It's like,
let me ask you a question: is there a more than 0% chance that it wasn't a coincidence? I would say yes.
Yeah. I would think so, especially because I know that the Death Rider saw it, because I know Marina Shafir saw it. She liked it, and so I was like, oh shit, that's just going into the group chat. But beyond that, I know that the wardrobe people saw it, and if the wardrobe people saw it, those are the people putting the outfits together anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's certainly a chance.
Oh yeah, but there is no man that is more chronically offline than Jon Moxley. Like he even said in like an interview one time, he's like, Yeah, anything that happens online, like Renee tells me.
Yeah.
Well, the
I
story
know.
that he threw his phone in the fire from his book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just know that was a really cool from AEW. That was cool for him. He was hyped as hell. You got an official fucking Death Riders patch.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
that is cool as fucking shit.
Straight from the source.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it on eBay now. That's horrible.
Yeah. No, John, you should save it just in John, you should save it just in case your kids go broke.
No, that's horrible.
Come on, you gotta save it so you can meet up with them in the airport when you get their itinerary.
He's patching that
Oh,
shit.
God.
He's patching that shit right onto his fucking.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but somebody posted the fucking snippet of the Jon Moxley audiobook where he's just like, I know I told that motherfucker. Fuck that. I was in the right.
Did you not hear that book? If you haven't heard that,
I
book,
haven't finished it.
No, I've heard it.
So
Yeah.
good.
it's a damn good book. As far as audiobooks, it's just
I have a
Moxley
signed
makes-
copy of it off of Amazon.
It's a
Moxley
very
makes no
authentic
attempt.
Moxley experience to
Yeah.
listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Best
just straight
time
up.
my life was listening to that stuff.
Yeah, he's just like saying it. You know, like he's just talking to you. He's not reading. He doesn't feel like he's reading the book.
John, did you see
But
the
people
did
have
you see
said
the
that he's
interview?
going like off script too, like he's not matching the book at all.
Yeah. Did you see the interview recently where they did the would you rather? And he goes, the woman goes, she goes, would you rather take a bump on thumbtacks or take a bump on barbed wire? And he goes, barbed wire. He goes, because there's been days where I went backstage, I'd be walking around for a couple hours, and he goes, and there would be thumbtacks in my underwear.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never had the bump in thumbtacks or barbed wire for that matter. I've actually bullshit. I take a bump in the barbed wire, but it was a real one, and it was real barbed wire. It's not fun.
Jesus Christ,
They
man.
did not shave off the edges.
If I had to choose, I'd rather do the barbed wire because like they're just you end up with pieces of thumbtack in you for days.
Pro wrestling barbed wire hurts, right? Because it does pierce, but it doesn't have the real barbed wire hook, so it doesn't rip you open. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you bump into
Yeah.
spikes basically, and they don't stay on you like a thumbtack. So I think I would prefer the fucking barbed wire too. At least once you take it out, it's gone.
Yeah.
John, Final Battle
And
2006.
depending on how they lay it out, there's a decent chance you just bounce on it and move the fuck out the way.
Right, it's not gonna hit you every single barb.
John, Final Battle 2016. I'm sitting in the front row with Terrence at Final Battle, and
What's the main event?
it was Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole fight without honor.
I
Okay.
remember that. I was invited to that, and I couldn't make it. For
Yeah,
some reason.
so,
I was at work.
I was supposed to sit in the balcony, and then my date bailed on me, and she had the
That's what
tickets.
it
And then
was.
Terrence walked outside, and Terrence was like, "Hey, I got an extra ticket front row," and we were on camera at the opening of the show. But
Nice.
I got a wrestling
Dang.
injury when I banged my hand on that metal guardrail in front. And it sliced my hand from like
As it did the hands and faces and
Oh,
backs and
dude.
chests of many other talents.
So literally, I turn around and Ryan and Melissa, John, the Duke Skywalker on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I do.
They
know
got the
them.
kid now. Her name
Yeah.
is literally Nina John Cena Ortiz, right?
Shut the fuck
Nice.
up, really?
Yeah, right. So he turns
Yeah.
around and he just pulls out like a handkerchief or something and just gives it to me, and I had to wrap my hand up for the entire rest of the show because
The
I just
Bardock
caught
wrap.
like a line in my hand.
Dang.
You're not gonna get it, but that's a really cool moment. And
He's hardcore.
Yeah.
They
I don't know for having that.
I have bruised my hand on the metal. That was when I learned not to. You don't have to bang for every chant. But yeah, man, those are good days. You're just making me sad now. I talk about AEW and then we'll get out of here. MJF defeated Nick Wayne and Mike Bailey to enter Casino Gauntlet at number 2. Post match, Andrade's music hits and MJF acts scared for a minute and then he starts laughing.
He did the Shawn
Andrade?
Michaels in
Yeah, he's done this
Wow.
before too. He did this with CM Punk.
Yeah.
He's like, how you know Andrade is here? He's not, because I took him out last week. For what it's worth, Andrade's fine. He's not injured or anything. Andrade is scared. Kenny is scared. Ospreay is scared. MJF is the real world champion. Is the gist of that promo. And it's
I
fine.
think he's calling. I don't think he's calling himself the real world champion. I think it's the true world champion. I think they're trying to differentiate between the CM
Yeah.
Punk
Yeah,
spraying that
well.
X over the belt. Yeah,
It doesn't. It's the same shit.
yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
just Ric Flair.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
just Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comparing Hulk Hogan's belt to this is like comparing ice cream to horse manure.
You know, I will see complaints and people are like, why would MJF think this? Why would MJF think that? Well, how could he think he's the real world champion? He lost. You know, the point is that we know that. Like we know that. He knows it too.
Yeah.
But he's a dick. That's the point. He's a bad guy. And he refuses to accept it. It happened in real life. I don't know if you remember recently, there was a guy who lost an election and decided that he didn't. It just happens.
John, that requires people believing he lost an election.
That's just there you go. But that's the delusion. And they're like, delusion? What delusion?
Talking about the people that wait in airports.
I loved when MJF got on commentary and he's like, yeah, you're welcome. He's like, I'm the true world champion. He goes, thanks a lot, Tony Schiavone, you fat prick. Big Show's on commentary tonight as well. How do we feel about Big Show on commentary? I like him because he actually he knows what's going on. He knows the storylines. So I think it's kind of cool.
He riffs well with the others. Plus, he knows what he's talking about. Yet he's having fun. And when Paul White has fun, I have fun.
Did you hear what he said tonight about Jericho? He goes, when Jericho came out, he's like, "Oh, here comes my favorite tag team partner I've ever had in my career."
I did. But
the best tag team partner he's ever had.
But how many tag team partners has he? Like, how many real?
So the one I remember
has he been on?
Big Show and Kane.
Yeah. Big Show and Kane.
Big Show and the Miz. Big Show and the Miz. Big Show and Undertaker. Big Show and
Sting.
Oh, there was another one.
I forgot about Sting. I
can't remember. Big Kevin Show Sullivan. And so Big Show and Kane. Big Show and Miz. Big Show and Jericho. Oh my God, there is a Big Show and Undertaker, and there's another one. I can't remember it right now.
Did he win a belt?
Oh, Big Show and Albert.
Oh, okay.
Big Show and A-Train. They did the WrestleMania together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can see how Jericho would be the favorite out of all those people. It's honestly not hard. I guess maybe if he would have said
Jericho show was awesome.
Yeah, it was fine. I remember that god awful theme song, and I actually loved it.
Well, break the wall.
I can't lie though.
That show was better than it had any right. That song was better than it had any right to be.
Absolutely.
You know what?
And it was. It's all. But like the funny thing to me was like it was a significant difference between like, okay, whoever went in to do that Jerry Show song went in to do the work, and then they immediately tried it with the Miz, and it was like, y'all just chop that shit up in post, and y'all just cut that shit together.
This is not the same at all.
The worst theme song was Miz and Big Show when it was like, I came to play Big Show.
That shit
I hate that.
Zero work done. No, nobody went in the studio. Nothing.
You know what the greatest visual of all time was, speaking of his tag team partners? I'm just saying, the Giant and Kevin Sullivan. The size differential was incredible.
In the Dungeon of Doom?
In the Dungeon of Doom, yeah, exactly. And hey, they actually worked really well together as a duo.
We need another one of those size difference teams that they make an effort to make that the gimmick, though, not just a coincidence.
It says a lot because like when Sullivan was with like One Man Gang, like Sullivan had to like stand on boxes and angle the camera a certain way so he didn't look short. But when it came to being with the Giant, Sullivan just didn't care. He's just like, yeah,
the whole point is that I'm short. Let's just run with it.
Let's make this guy as big as possible.
But no, getting back to the original question, I did like how he riffed on commentary with everybody because you know the history with Tony Schiavone is definitely there. They go back all the way to WCW. So I think he was really good.
I think he's fine.
I really didn't notice it was him for the first hour of the show.
It's hard not to for me. His voice is very
really well with Nigel.
Yeah,
but like his voice is so like sleepy and ignorable that I was just like, oh yeah, some other guy over there. Whatever.
Oh, can I just ask a quick dumb question? So they made it a point to say that the Continental Championship is held up right now. So is there no champion right now?
Well, Moxley doesn't come out with the belt, but he's still recognized as champion.
Yeah, because I think Tony Schiavone said something tonight like, well, the Continental Championship has been held up until All In, where we will crown a new, and they even on the graphic it said we will crown a new Continental Champion.
Well, if Moxley retains, I don't think it counts as a second reign.
No, but I mean,
it might.
But you know what? You know what's funny is that this reminds me because I remember watching it because I was paying attention to every detail. Like I said, I only watched 5.
The championship will be held in abeyance.
It says the championship will be held up until AEW All in London on August 30th. They said where a new champion will be crowned, and it brought me back to when The Rock and Stone Cold fought at WrestleMania 15, and right at the beginning of the show, Michael Cole goes, we'll be on the Home Shopping Network with the new WWF champion right after WrestleMania gets over. And I remember Michael Cole saying in an interview one time, oh, Vince McMahon screamed at me for that because a lot of people caught on to it. And when I read that tonight, when I said new Continental Champion, I'm like, well, what if Moxley retains?
Well, for what it's worth, when I'm like looking at the official like lineage, like Okada's reign is still only counted as one
reign. Okay, all right.
Even though it's like I think what they kind of like in taste, going with is the like Moxley can't defend it in another match. Like it has to be in the tournament.
Yeah, and if he loses, the person that he loses to is not the champion. I think that's the main issue. Like if Jon Moxley loses, he will not be champion, but also that person will not become champion.
Crowned until the finals.
It'll just be vacant, I'd say, at that point.
Yeah. Which I mean, that would be a cool thing, but not in this tournament. Like not this year. Like as far as like the people that are in the field, like Moxley needs to be it all in, and against Jay White, it seems like the biggest money.
I feel like if I have to sort of like, I kind of have to hand over this belt at the end of it. Like, I want some sort of prize for holding on to it until the next tournament.
Well, you get a trophy, son.
Yeah, you get the cup.
No, not at the end of the tournament. I want some prize. What a prize for being a live champion. Give me something for this.
Maybe if I have to hand it over against Will Ospreay at the next pay-per-view.
I'll take it.
A title shot, like there should be a title opportunity or something.
Yes.
I guess the implication is that, if we give you a different belt shot, then this one doesn't matter, is what we're saying, like that type of thing.
It kind of doesn't already.
Yeah, I gotta admit,
if you decide that, but I mean, like they haven't made that clear. Like that's not a thing that's official. That it only matters if you get another world title shot.
I gotta admit, I think the play here is Switchblade Jay White versus Moxley at All In, but my heart is still with Nigel versus Moxley for the title because it's London. But I mean, I love Nigel, but but
I've had my Nigel moment. I don't care for this one.
Well, Nigel's also fighting at Death Before Dishonor. He's fighting Lee Moriarty for the pure title, and if he doesn't win, he never wrestles in Ring of Honor again.
Good. He shouldn't be wrestling in Ring of Honor again.
It's so sporadic. It's weird to be like emotional for it. Like he can just come back whenever you want.
Yeah, I was emotional for the first comeback. I was emotional for the Danielson match. There's nothing else I care about when it comes to Nigel McGuinness.
We're just back in the gauntlet. Have him
get off the pot.
Nigel McGuinness holding the pure title again for me would be great, but not that version of that shitty belt. I want the one that I
feel like I have that opinion for all their belts now.
But I think Nigel did wear the original pure belt the last time he fought Moriarty. I think he did come out with it, and then Moriarty beat him in a nefarious way, and he still handed him both belts. And I was like, no, dude, Shane Taylor just punched you in the face, and you lost the match. Right. Like, what are you doing?
Nigel knows that he was also a nefarious shithead when he wore the belt, so he probably was proud of the idea.
Yeah, that iron had a couple of ROH dojo fucking domes.
I just think it's a waste of time to have him beat Lee Moriarty. Like, what the fuck?
Well, Lee Moriarty's already been the champion for 2 years.
Yeah, but Nigel shouldn't be the one to beat him after all that time. That's where things get wasted. Like, okay, so we just wasted this fucking 2 years. Nigel got beat 3 times in this reign. Why was he the guy to take the title in the end? What the fuck?
Well, John, because he's putting up never fighting in Ring of Honor ever again.
That motherfucker's old. He's old. He needs to go home, go to sleep.
Making him the inverse Billy Starks of just like constantly getting these defenses against Athena. Except now she's just young.
I'd like so many more of these singles titles so much more if they were more like the pure title, where they had some sort of zany rule set apply to them that makes them different than the other singles belts.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the Ring of Honor pay-per-views, but you have Athena, who's beaten every single woman around the world. Now you got Hakuzi. Like, Hakuzi's not beating Athena. Like,
Whoa, racism.
no, I'm not saying no. No, don't
Her
mute
name
yourself and then
is
do that.
Hazuki, and she
Hazuki.
is
Oh,
incredible.
Hazuki. That's not racism.
I was like, who the fuck is Jesus?
They
What?
call it
Wait,
Hakuzi.
Yeah.
I was like, is that a slur?
sir. Oh no.
All right, welcome
And-
to another lost episode of Dirt Sheet
And now
Radio.
you have and now you have Nick Wayne fighting for the Ring of Honor Pure title when he just tapped out tonight.
Yeah, he's not good at
That's
it. They didn't
kinda
say
funny.
he was good at it.
Did you see the replay of when he tried to do the cutter off the rope and turned around and MJF like kind of connected with that punch
Yeah,
a little
he
bit?
punched him.
That was
Yeah.
brutal.
I like Nick Wayne. I don't know.
I like his
don't know what
mom.
I don't know what they've been doing with him.
Stop it.
but I like him. He's a great young wrestler. I wish the young wrestlers would get more spotlight, but Tony Khan doesn't really know how to book the undercard.
Or
They
Ring of
book
Honor.
swings.
Nick Wayne always gets sent everywhere.
They really don't know how to book a substantial undercard, which is a shame because a lot of the guys
They could make such a good like WCW type
Yeah.
of undercard where you've got like all these quality names and quality wrestlers.
But I don't know how to
Everything
book a program without belts.
everything is sort of named. I mean, even beyond that, like the belts thing is, I don't really care about it as much as other people care about it. Like
Well, I make fun of the
there's
fact that
different
he's
ways.
just not good at writing a program without a belt involved.
Yeah, but even beyond that, like it just seems like every feud points upward, which
No,
is-
dude,
that's fine. But there should be some that are they just go down there. Like there's shit going down in the beginning of the fucking card every goddamn week. These two
Swerve
guys
and Hangman
belong down
wasn't
there.
for a
They fucking
belt.
Go hard. No, I mean that's Greg's opinion. I was just
No, I'm
I
talking
mean,
to Greg.
more
I'm
so.
just saying, Greg.
I know what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't for a belt. Yeah.
Tony. I just Tony misses some of the smaller things. I wish it comes with not knowing shit. It comes with waltzing in this motherfucker and doing it how he did it.
Yeah.
They're just things that
I wonder who else is in that
I was
room,
just-
but
I was
that's
just
me.
I was just trying to remember
From
who the
what I
ROH
know,
tag champions were.
the people
some
in the
monsters to get
room
pushed
matter
through.
less than his notebook. Like if he wrote something and the people in the room don't agree with it, like you can try to pitch your shit, but
this from me. This is
these days he's not taking your ideas if he doesn't vibe with them.
Eh.
Don't even get
Well-
started on when something has to pivot.
But that's
I was-
because
Hear that?
he's learned that relying on those people hasn't exactly worked out for him.
I'm not saying
Uh,
relying on them, but like sometimes you just need somebody else there who's just like the detail guy at least. Or like, hey, you're missing this, especially when you
Yeah,
got that many things
that-
on your plate.
That is something that he needs more than fellow creatives or people offering ideas. I just need.
Well, I
somebody
think
to-
those two people are usually fellow creatives.
Nah, man, no. These people suck. Don't fucking no. It's fine. Like you guys stay over there. Keep offering your ideas. I need a guy who looks through the notebook and goes, "Oh shit, we forgot to do this." We forgot to book this guy who used to matter 3 weeks ago. Shit, you're right. I left him home.
I was just
But like it's,
racking my-
some of the details are weirder than others. I'm sorry, Mac.
No, it's
but
okay,
like
go
some of
ahead.
the details are weirder than others because like we talked about the whole thing where like we booked this whole thing about Adam Page coming back, and then he didn't show up the next week.
for like fucking 6 weeks after that. He just randomly showed up.
Bro, I
Hey,
was
I'm
just
back.
racking my
You
brain
remember
trying to
that?
figure out who the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions were, and I had to look it up. It's Mascara Dorada and fucking
And Mystico. Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
That's my
Oh,
boy.
Sky Team. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sky Team. They won. I can't remember when they won the belts either. Right before Forbidden Door in Arena Mexico. From
Yeah,
Sammy-
yeah.
Damian
And
Muertos.
then they had the whole thing with yeah.
Mystical comes out with the
brothers.
fucking 4 belts now. or
And
3 belts.
everyone's like, "Is Sammy
Yeah.
leaving?"
Yeah, and then Sammy had to get attention by taking AEW out
No,
of
I
his profile.
swear. It's not. I swear I never had it there.
No, it's my
Anyway,
wife.
just to finish off Dynamite, we had, like I said, MJF number 2 in the gauntlet. Jay White and David Finlay had a match. Ay. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. This match.
I was certain John had noticed it already before I had said it, but I made a point of texting John like, "Oh, Jay White brought out his hide my injuries pants."
I said last week he looked like, or not last week, the week before that, he was dressed like a pregnant woman. He was dressed for comfort.
Like in that promo backstage with Foley, did like Jay White not look like he was like super ill?
Yeah, in pain.
Yeah, I'm like, is he okay?
I don't.
So are they doing an injury? So are they doing Are they doing like a?
There's no angle here, my friend. He's simply moving like he's hurt.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like,
because he got injured in his hand, but his body is like not the way it used to be, and I don't mean that like shape wise. I mean like he's not moving the same.
No, but I'm saying in this match in particular, like Dave Finlay was going for that like spike that he did at Redemption. But then there was
the one where he nearly killed Jay White.
Yeah, and then there was a spot in this match where the referee was like checking on Jay White, and Jay White got up and acting like he was like injured, and I was like, please don't play off the fact that he's injury prone.
That was a part of the match.
I'm like, don't do that, man. Come on. Like people are already worried enough about this dude.
Really, I'm sure a lot of people actually are talking about that spot when they talk about how he was moving, but I am more talking about how slow he is now.
Yeah,
which is what it is. What it is. When you're away from the ring that long, that's just the nature of your body. You can exercise and you can prepare as much as you want, but as everybody always says, being in that ring is a different animal.
Ring shape's a much different animal. Oh,
you could fucking run that treadmill as much as you want, but for some reason, those ropes, when they throw your ass back and forth, it's like, whoa, why is it taking so much more from me? And it just does.
What was the pay-per-view where he fought Hangman Page and beat him clean after you reversed the buckshot?
Revolution.
Yeah,
Revolution in Los Angeles last year. Or not last year. It's like a year before that.
I watched that, a part of that match right after I watched this match with Dave Finlay. Now, I know Dave Finlay's probably not on the level of Hangman Page, but like I was like, God, he's moving so much like quicker, like in that match than he is here. I'm like, fuck, man.
They did do a callback to the spot that almost injured him at the pay-per-view, where he does it to David Finlay instead. And he's like, I got you back, motherfucker. I guess this is the end of their feud, but I'm glad. I guess keep them away from each other. Get Jay White in that ring training, because he's going to be with Moxley in England, and if that's the case, then he's going to drag your ass to a good match.
I guess I'm definitely concerned, especially with like just the recent injury stuff that like maybe I don't know. Did Jay White leave most of what he had in Japan?
No, because he was fine before the injury. Like he was having
but there was there wasn't very much of that before he got injured, and now he's this guy.
I don't know. I would say he was fine. I mean, as far as like what he was doing in ring for the year or so that he was in on healthy.
Can I just say I love the backstage segment with Mick Foley where they let him in the Bang Bang Gang.
He's Bang Gang.
Jesus.
That was good. He's trying to fucking do it. He's hurt too, motherfucker.
He can't even get his arm up to
Yeah, dude, and then fucking you got Darby Allin talking about like, I don't know, man, if Mick Foley thinks he's got one more run, shut the fuck up, Darby.
Dude, when Mick Foley came out later in the night to like interview Chris Statlander, it took him like 8 minutes to get through the ropes, and then he says, "Oh, this shirt's coming out July 21st on the website."
I like the shirt at least.
Yeah. And he pointed out his daughter with the fat ass. I was like, "Hey, there's new one."
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So the next segment was interesting. Hangman's out there with the good, the bad, and the handsome, according to the t-shirt. They couldn't figure out what the ugly one was, so they changed the name.
It's Brody.
Who's the ugly one? Who's the ugly one?
That was a great segment where they're like, it's Bandito, and Bandito turns him around and he lifts his mask, and they both go, "Oh, no, it's not. It's not Bandito." Anyway, they go out there and they don't really have a lot of time, but there was a funny moment where Hangman is like, can a white boy speak a little Espanol? And I got a little hype for him, and this word came back. Swerve came back. I have been, I guess not an advocate, but I've been a guy that doesn't want to see Swerve and Hangman have beef unless they come across each other in official reason. Like if, oh hello old friend, we're meeting each other in a fucking tournament. You know, like I remember your bitch ass. But as far as like having personal beef, I'm past that. Like they already tried to kill each other. I'm not sure how much more beef you could have with someone.
I do appreciate
and
that
they were on the same page.
Everyone here.
He did. I did like that because all of a sudden things came together in my head. He was like, "All three of you motherfuckers are like trauma bonding over the beef that we had."
I love that. That was a good line.
I was like, "Oh, fuck! That makes more sense."
It's not just like it's the others too.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys,
AEW and whatnot.
You do all hate Swerve, don't you? So he comes out and then he's talking his shit, and then Ricochet and the Demand come out. Even are the Swirl officially in the Demand? I feel like they've been together.
I think when they helped them win the trios title, I think there was a thing backstage where he was like, "So we in the Jay Lethal was like, so we in the Demand now?" He's like, "We'll talk."
Yeah, I see. I remember that. That's why I was like, "Yeah, but they're still all chilling together."
Yeah,
I don't mind them together. I think it works better for Lethal Swirl than
feels like Community and Shang trying to get into the group.
I like that they acknowledged that Swerve was with Gates of Agony and didn't see anything in them. I love that. That's such good continuity, man.
Because usually they try to act like these things didn't happen in other companies, but it tied into the idea that Ricochet tells Swerve, "We're all out here. We got people watching our backs, but because you're a dick, you got no one."
Yeah.
And as storytelling goes, there are certain rules. And so now that Ricochet has mentioned that Swerve has no one, Swerve will in fact find someone. Now I think I thought it was funny
that when Swerve was standing in front of those three guys, John mentioned it to me, and I was like, okay, sure, I can see how we may be subtly setting up to it, and then Ricochet just blurts it the fuck out.
You got nobody.
I'm like, oh, just give it away, Ricochet. You son of a
not
bitch.
Gonna find anybody today, but he'll find someone a new day.
Soon, maybe another day.
God!
My first
take me back to the days of everyone making a CM Punk reference for 8 weeks.
My first thought when I saw this rumor, and this has been rumored for a long time, honestly, but it just became a real rumor, like from real people. This today, even where there is a rumor that Swerve Strickland is going to join the New Day, and my immediate thought was like, that's fucking racist. But okay,
pull the blacks together.
If Swerve and Kofi and Austin Creed came up with this, then that's one thing.
It's acceptable.
I accept it. But if Tony Khan and them, if this was their idea, I don't know if I accept it.
It's like when John hears a questionable NXT name and he's just like, okay, whose idea was this?
Yeah, but I'm starting to not believe that fucking.
If they do,
my father's name was something else entirely, but this reminds me of him. So I'm like, okay, I guess.
But you know what, man? I would be on board with Kofi and Creed being with Swerve if they did what they planned to do with the New Day in the beginning and do this like serious like group.
I just don't need it to be the New Day. Like if you're gonna be with,
I don't need it to be New Day.
If we're gonna be with Swerve, it can't. No trombones, no references.
No, I don't want to see that either.
Like,
no.
That shit's got to be. It can't even be heel New Day.
No.
Like they've got to be some whole other shit.
Yeah.
Read Kofi Swerve.
I don't know what. Like, first of all, I wouldn't have gone down this road, so it's hard for me to like figure out the best version of it. But seeing as how I think it's pretty obvious that this is happening, I think one way it works is that it keeps the New Day away from the tag division right now, which is what I was concerned about, because I was like, all right, everybody immediately expects them to just show up against the Young Bucks, it's the Young Bucks. I'm like, I don't want them involved in this thing they've been building for 6 months. What the fuck? They've been doing this Edge and Christian and Young Bucks, and eventually whatever happens with FTR thing. And I don't need the New Day kind of skipping the line and jumping in this thing. Like,
no, we're going to do Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle now.
Yeah, exactly. Right this second. Is Joe gonna win? Like, there's no belt. Is the belt on the line? Is like Joe gonna lose the belt? What the fuck are you talking about?
I just had somebody on Instagram DM me who was at the show tonight, and they said that this crowd was not an AEW crowd.
Well, you can tell when the motherfucker was talking about some "come home, Sasha, come home." What the fuck
I'll tell you exactly what he said.
They should have jumped his ass.
He says, he goes,
come home.
Everybody in the arena heard the Sasha come home guy. I was very disappointed with this crowd. None of them seemed to care when Swerve came back, and none of them seemed to care about the main event, even though Jack Perry and Jon Moxley put on a very good match. And I said, I really didn't hear the crowd that much. But if you say that they weren't good, they weren't good. And he goes, dude, this was a total WWE crowd.
They didn't have enough.
Where were they?
Las Vegas.
They were in Las Vegas, yeah.
The Pearl Theater, which I've been in. I was just in there earlier this year, but I was in there with the fucking WrestleMania flying crowd. They were a lot more excited.
I feel like that's a territory they've won successfully.
They have. They ran Las Vegas for Double or Nothing, their first ever show. They ran it for 4 years in a row there.
That was a staple for them.
That's what I thought.
This crowd in particular was definitely a WWE leaning crowd, if only because of the way they reacted and the things that they said. You know,
like I said, that's interesting if they've run that town that much and the crowd changed that significantly.
Especially, it was a small building too. These are just the kind of people that got all the tickets.
I guess.
Chris Jericho lost a TNT Championship attempt to Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight kicked him in the dick. Don Callis helped out a lot. Don Callis is very happy with Kevin Knight. You did get a mini Jericho reunion in the middle of the match. They looked very happy to be together. I'm happy for them.
Did you see the Don Callis botch where he reached? So Jericho had the walls of Jericho, and he was moving towards the ropes. Don Callis pulls out, like goes to reach for the screwdriver, but Jericho's not close enough. So
Jericho's in the middle of the fucking ring.
So he puts his hand up on the rope, and he has the thing in his hand, and he's waiting, and he's like hesitating to like pull it out. Then finally Jericho gets over. He pulls it out. He kind of fumbles it in his hand, and finally he just goes like this and hits it. And then he tries to like throw it under the ring, but it bounces off something underneath the ring and goes over the crowd. And he just steps on it, and he's like standing there like this, like stepping on it.
That's fucking great. No, I missed that whole thing. I was probably just writing down the results or whatever.
Yeah, he
so like it's worse. It's really bad. Because I think Jericho is right in the middle of the ring, and I think Don Callis slides under the bottom rope.
Yes, that's
gets
what it was.
Up. Yep. And as he gets up, him and Jericho make eye contact, and Jericho starts walking toward the apron where the bucket spot is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So Don rolls right back out the ring, gets on the apron, gets the gimmick, bang.
Yep. And then he tried to throw it under the ring, but it obviously hit something like the metal part of the ring and rolled over towards the barricade. A fan points
the
at
production
it.
Guy.
He tries to kick it, but he misses it, so he just puts his foot on top of it.
Don Callis is such a fucking goof that this if they had planned this, I would have accepted it as a Don Callis antic.
And like they could have so easily played it off, like the Jericho part in particular, of like, wow, Jericho wants to make sure he goes up to like Don. And you think that like with how experienced they are, they'd find a way to kind of like recalibrate. But
no, Tony Schiavone, I love him. He's losing his sauce out there. He's less than effective sometimes. Anyway, Chris Statlander
needs to be regenerated with another Sting appearance.
But speaking of people with no sauce, Viva Van was out there against Chris Statlander, and I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how this woman has had a job for so long. At this company. I mean, she's been here for like years, bro. She's been signed, Viva, right? Yeah, not Chris. Chris is great.
I love Viva Van.
Viva Van. is rough. Okay, I've never I recently, I don't know, maybe before, maybe there was a match before that I saw that I thought, oh, this is fine. But for certain, any Viva Van matches I've seen recently have been
John, you were telling me
rough.
2 years ago when I went to Ring of Honor in Boston that I said, oh yeah, there was a dark match. There was a dark match for Ring of Honor. It was Red Velvet and Vita Van. And I said, you could have not found two people that had worse chemistry than these two. And even you were going to Vita Van's rough. And this was 2024,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, you know why
she's
did
a-
she sign though? It's because
No, I don't.
It's because of all her connections in the tattoo and magazine world.
I didn't know what I'm trying to figure out what
I
the
was not aware
fuck
she had any.
this woman's job is, because
Yeah,
I'm like, she's
got
gotta have
a
another
ton
job.
she's got a
Like,
ton of connections. That's the biggest
Is
thing.
it? Oh my god! Well, what the fuck is that? Like, is she getting discounts for the wrestlers, or what? Like, is Kyle Fletcher filling in
maybe.
that Shenron? You know, like,
What?
yeah,
Well,
he's
I
got a
think it's kinda
Shenron.
like the
on his
similar
arm.
vibe
okay.
where
I've
remember when
never
they had like
noticed.
Zach Clayton employed? Like it was the biggest thing of like, we'll have him here, we'll give him some stuff here and there just because he's got the association with the Jersey Shore cast and we can bring them in.
With JWoww, they liked having JWoww in the crowd, but I don't know. Like, this Viva Van girl, she's a 7-year veteran, and she's out there and she moves like she just left school. Like, she moves like 6 months in, and it's rough. And I think someone compared her to Sky Blue. I was like, no, like Sky Blue
No way,
has
dude.
Sky Blue has use. Sky Blue is effective in many different ways. Sky Blue will slice her forehead open. Viva Van will not.
I feel like she would.
I mean,
I
did
feel
they
like
ask?
she wouldn't. I feel like she would do that one time and be like, you know what? Not sure I'm into these hardcore things.
No, she is, because again, that's the type of she's in those like tattoo and piercing magazines.
I don't think that's the same. I mean,
I guarantee if they ask her to, she would.
Well, she's not Sky Blue, unfortunately. She is a Viva Van. and
Good.
Viva
I don't
Van
like
kinda
Sky
stuff.
Blue. Sky Blue needs to go away. Go back to Schaumburg.
That's crazy. I think Sky Blue is if there was if a WWE diva ever cared to get herself over with the crowd she was in front of, it would be Sky Blue.
I would happily say Sky Blue should go to WWE.
No, then she would completely be ineffective.
Perfect. That's why I want.
No, God, Nick, you've never been so wrong.
I'm so right here. I can't stand Sky Blue.
Nick's got some unresolved issues with Sky
She
Blue.
you know that Usher song, You Remind Me?
Oh my
Sky Blue's from Chicago. She reminds
Nick,
Nick of someone.
Nick, you got you got Sky Blue heat like I have Wrestling Classic heat. What's going on?
Exactly. I like Sky Blue. Feels like she'd be like really cool as a person. I just hate her in the ring.
Really? Huh?
I
feel like what Sky Blue lacks in the ring, she kind of makes up for, like being like like bleeding and going through tables and being hit like directly in her forehead with a chair and like slicing her hairline.
I agree with that, and I feel
like she really loves the business, but she doesn't have like the technical part down yet.
That's
the
I think
neither did the fucking
I
Sandman.
would love to.
John, I saw your eyes
I put
bug
Sky
out.
Blue ahead of. I put Sky Blue ahead of Julia Hart. I'll say that.
Did you? I saw John. I was like,
I don't know. She'll spend a month in stardom. Julia might pass her.
I've heard
If
people
that's the case,
say
then we'll-
things that in the same direction where I was like, I don't think I want to repeat that.
No. I wasn't going to say anything about her physically, but I mean, I remember the match
She's
that she
very
had
nice.
against Divine Dominion. Yeah, but I mean, I remember like she went literally off like the top rope, like through a table on the outside. Like that's not what like a
On a
24-year-old does.
Wednesday, on a random Wednesday.
Yeah.
But that's her.
That sounds
that's
exactly like what a 24-year-old does.
that's the value that she brings to the company right now. Like other people, there are other people who can't get on TV who don't do what she does, and that's just I'm not saying you should go out there and fucking mutilate yourself, but be willing to step up when it's time to step up. I mean, look at High End, look at My World. Like they are the definition of stepping up when it's time to step up.
High End, I'm going to take the pin.
High end doesn't get the opportunities that Maya World gets right now, but they
Maya's
tried
got the
to make
right-
an attempt to keep them together. Like High end and Maya World were in Arena Mexico together, and they wouldn't have been otherwise. You know, I don't know why.
but
World's got the right people in the company that are like kind of backing her up and like putting her name out there.
Yeah, she's got fucking Athena.
I remember I
Like,
texted John and I was like,
Mercedes.
"Hey, John," I was like,
And
"How did you like?
Mercedes.
Redemption, and he was like, dude, I mean, not Redemption. What was the one where she fought Sheeta? Was that on the Dynamite?
Oh, that was on the pay-per-view. That was Redemption.
Yeah,
that was
and John was like, dude,
Yeah.
that was fucking rough.
I mean, people.
It was.
Would
it
you
was
say
rough.
they had a stinker?
It was a rough match on a rough patch of the show.
Yeah,
People
John
are
was like,
gonna
dude, they
take
had a
this-
stinker.
They're gonna take this the wrong way, but I just don't think Maya World is ready for the spot that she's in right now.
Dude, when
I
she
agree
walked
with
out
that.
with that belt tonight, I was like, oof.
It's not that she's bad at all. Like, she's not bad. She's
No.
fine. She wrestles good. I mean,
I don't like
she's
that
just
finish.
she's not connecting with the crowd.
What's her
you
finish?
know. It's
It's
a
a,
fell away slam.
Okay.
With
The
a
bridging
bridge.
one. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
It's not
Yes.
bad. I just, it's
The
she's
Paul
in a
London
position
special.
right now, but I feel like for a number of reasons, right? People got injured around her in the tournament. But like, she had a tragedy happen. She stepped up anyway, so they wanted to reward that. All those things are great. And
And the dramatic story was sellable.
I'm glad that they happened. But she's in this position where I feel like they wanted to step. This is it. Step up, and it's like, well, I mean, you can't. Not everybody can just step up and become an excellent television character. Sometimes that takes a little practice.
Most people cannot, in fact.
She's at the point. She's getting the TV time. She's in this position on the card. She got the TBS title, where I feel like you should be a little more established as a character, a little more established in the ring. People are not questioning their connection to you. Like, people are still trying to figure out how they feel about Maya World. Like, I just think she should have spent and could have spent, she still can, some more time with High-End developing something that people care about instead of just that girl that did good in those matches. Instead of just the girl that stepped up when these fucking dumbass bitches decided that 3 minutes wasn't enough for them.
Now, is this a cut bait match next week? This 4-way, John?
That's a good question. I hadn't thought of it that way. I would change the time. I would change the belts.
I put on stat. I
would put it on Persephone just because people are talking all that shit about how we're treating her, but she's gonna leave the company after she's done. Well, throw her a bone. Let's see if she's valuable to us.
I forget. Was it first to a finish or was it elimination?
No, I think it's
first to a finish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fatal 4-way. Yeah,
definitely trying to give it back to Sheeta or something, but Sheeta's not doing too well lately either. At least in ring, something's off. Something's off.
There's been a struggle there. It's like
maybe it's since her heel turn, it just hasn't been working.
It wasn't working before that either. But she did have a good match with Chris Statlander. That was like a street fight or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really good. But
But street fight hides a lot of things though.
Yeah, I love Sheeta. But this latest run is missing something. I don't know what happened.
There's like a spark that's missing too.
So Chris Statlander gets a win over Viva Van. Mick Foley comes out and tells Chris she's gonna be in a 4-way next week. Maya World's gonna defend against Statlander, Sheeta, and Persephone. That's when Persephone and Sheeta come out to jump Statlander, but Maya World and Thunder Rosa run out, take the save, and begin the next match, which they won. Maya World tapped out. I mean, she pinned Sheeta after the fucking the fall away slam, and then
the
post match. No, not post match. Sheeta accidentally took out Persephone with the knee. That's why she was alone to get pinned. So we'll see what happens next week. They'll all hate each other again. And we got a backstage segment with the Don Callis family, or at least with Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher, and Kyle's all happy and shit. And then Don is like, "Hey, I got some news, unfortunately, but it's great for us." He's like framing this as this great thing, and it's like it's gonna be you defending the title against Takeshita and Okada, and Kyle's like, "How the fuck is that great for me? Like, that's an extra person.
I don't even have to be pinned to lose this."
But to Don, it's all about the chances of keeping the title in the family. It's a 66% chance of keeping the title in the family now. Why aren't you happy?
66 2/3 chance.
But if they work together, it's 100% chance.
Yeah.
Kyle's
Either
like,
way, the numbers spell disaster for them. It's sacrifice.
Takeshita taking that shit.
Yeah.
Fletcher walks off. Don Callis chases after him. So I think this will be the end of Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis.
I noticed they're completely out of
see
sync.
Fletcher retain.
Fletch and Don Callis are not wearing the same suits anymore either.
That's true. They're not in sync. The thing about Kyle Fletcher is like I've loved him as a heel. He's like his fucking superstar. He is kind of getting to that place where he's a little too popular, a little too good.
Yeah.
To just be a shithead.
Got that kick-ass theme song.
I hope that doesn't change. Like, God, I hope he just doesn't become this cornball babyface. Like, just keep being Kyle Fletcher. Like, whatever you've been doing up to now, just keep doing it. You know, fuck. Sometimes shit shifts and it doesn't go well. Like Kevin Knight, we shifted him all the way to the other side of the spectrum. I was like, relax. Relax. You took all the cool shit from him.
Kyle Fletcher has that awesome kick-ass theme song about killing the rich in their home.
I love that song. That's such a good fucking song.
What did we take from Kevin Knight?
His theme song. We had him slow down. He was out there. They took Speedball. They took his Speedball.
Oh jeez.
From what I heard, he wasn't exactly too happy with that either, and I don't blame him. There was a lot of meat left on that bone, and it feels like they're just
Jet Speed.
Yeah. And not just like them as a team too. Like, yes, there was a lot of meat left on that bone too. Like those guys should have had a title, and not immediately, but they should have still been together now. They should have been going into All In challenging for something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Edge and Christian and the Bucks had that pretty stuff. So it is.
Bro, I love how you just refuse to say Adam Copeland on the website. You're just like, yeah, Edge.
His fucking mother's like the government name they gave him. Like he didn't even come up with a new gimmick. It's just his government name. You're fucking Edge.
Yeah. They tried Cope for a while and they're like, no, it's not working.
Cope? What the fuck is that? Cope and Seed? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Dear, are she clearly?
It's Edge. Edge until he comes up with something good. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Main event, we had Jack Perry fighting Jon Moxley. And in the beginning, I was asking myself, like, man, I don't know if I would have main evented with Jon Moxley just grinding Jack Perry.
You missed something, John.
Oh, maybe.
You missed earlier in the day.
Mercedes
attacking on her live, like the aftermath of her attacking Willow. And then they showed the segment where she actually attacked Willow when she was doing an interview with Renee.
She called Willow a dumb bitch, and I was like, "Where's Thekla? Like, why is Thekla not on TV? Like, you guys are busy, but where's Thekla?" I don't. I was just not concerned.
Isn't she in Japan with them?
Is she? No, because
Julia's Julia's by herself.
Yeah.
I feel like she definitely was there with them for one show.
She was.
When they won the titles.
They won the titles, and then Thekla came back because Thekla had the title in Japan. They had the AEW Women's World Title in Japan.
Okay.
Too bad.
But for some reason, Mercedes was dressed like Catwoman, which I didn't mind.
I never mind. She always dresses very nice.
Oh, okay.
I
did not read that as Catwoman.
I just took it as fine woman.
Yeah.
She was dressed as fine woman, as she usually is.
And that's when the asshole yelled, "Oh, come home, Sasha."
Yeah, come home, Sasha. Yeah.
Hey, get that guy the fuck out of here.
Yeah. She went home and called you a fed. Like I hope that you achieved what you wanted.
Plot twist, that fan just like has like a missing person in their family named Sasha, and they just wanted to try to take advantage of that time.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus, Nick is making this an unsolved mystery. It's
his dog. It's his dog. He's been missing for weeks. Come on, Sasha, please.
But hey, that kid on my Instagram saying it was a WWE crowd really puts a hole in your theory there, Nick.
WWE crowds can lose people too.
That's true. Jon Moxley and Jack Perry, this is apparently the first time they've ever faced each other. They've both been in AEW since day one, and when you combine their accomplishments, they've both held every title in the company.
Moxley a little bit more than Perry.
More times. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of heavy lifting on the world title part. But
did you see the graphic that AEW put out for this match? It had like 3 world titles for Moxley, or 4 world titles for Moxley, and then it had the Continental title, and then it had Jack Perry just with the tag title and the national title, but Moxley's titles were like lined up along the side, and then Jack Perry's were like 2 beside him.
Hey, we did this group project together. All right.
Yeah. It's like that Family Guy when they show Matt Damon and Ben Affleck writing Good Will Hunting, and Matt's like, he's like, all right, put my name on it. He's like, all you did was sit around and fart and smoke weed. He's like, yeah, put my name on it.
Put my name on that shit. Right? We're a group.
You didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, this man,
hey, but Moxley didn't make his own championship title.
That's very true.
Yeah.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to. They made it for him. But the Jack Perry thing was cool. I like that he
Two
legit
separate parts
like
of the CM Punk controversy.
He made the thing.
Little weirdo that makes knives.
I don't know. Like John Mox was beating the shit out of Jack Perry for the first few minutes. I was like, oh wow, this is an interesting choice of the main event. But I really got it towards the end. I was like, okay, this is
it was good. I like
this is working. I'll never question you again, Ace. This was fine. It was great. I think Jack Perry really looked great at the end. He it felt like he fought hard and lost. You know, you can't really ask for more than that in this kind of match. Jon Moxley afterwards shows Perry respect. Jack Perry has now pled with him. He has fought hard, and now I slightly like you, Jungle Man. So he shakes his hand, and the show goes off with Jon Moxley showing respect to Jack Perry.
Here's a totally unused patch. Never before given to anyone.
You want a patch? You want a patch?
So they showed so AEW showed a thing online where it was Jon Moxley backstage talking to the Young Bucks when when Moxley was the champion with the briefcase, and he's talking shit to the Bucks, and he turns over at Jack Perry and he goes, I like you, and then he walked away. And then they showed another interaction where they walked I don't know, it looked like kind of like one of those off air kind of camera shooting them walking by each other, and Moxley's bleeding and Jack Perry's walking by with Luchasaurus, and he kind of goes like that, gives a head nod to Jack Perry. Jack Perry didn't respond, but he kind of gives him a head nod, and they were like, yeah, Jon Moxley's always kind of liked Jack Perry.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember the day the Death Riders were born. One thing he did was acknowledge Jack Perry.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck that's about. I guess the idea is just that he likes Jack Perry. I just like the Jungle Boy. What do you want from me?
Yeah, he turns to a 32-year-old man. It's like, I like that kid.
He's got the fucking Tarzan hair. He's a fucking cool guy.
Yeah.
He's got hair I don't have.
I would put a bone in it. You want?
I don't look good. I'm jealous. I don't look good in leopard print.
I like the idea that Moxley's just interested in the Jungle Kid. Just he looks cool. He's got the Jungle thing going.
He didn't give a shit about him when he was a scapegoat, but when he got the music back, he's like, I like that Jungle Kid.
He went backstage afterwards and he told Marina, I fucking told you that kid had something. I like him. He bled with me.
Yeah.
I'll adopt the Jungle Boy. No, he wants the dinosaur. No. I told you we're not bringing in no more kids. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It was fine. It was a fine episode of Dynamite. I really liked the main event. Carried it for me. It was fine. We went long this week, 320. That's a makeup for the 2 weeks we were in here. Thank goodness we started early.
It's always funny to me when I see the semi-main that is closing in real tight on the end of the hour being a women's match. I was just like, what are you doing here, AEW?
25 don't give a fuck. But the overrun thing, he loves that shit. People oh, God, it's too long. He's like, give it. How long can we push it? How many minutes do we have? How many minutes are you gonna give us this week? 50?
I keep imagining the days when people would set their TVs to record the show, but you've lost the last 20 minutes because DirecTV only knows that that's supposed to be Family Guy.
Yeah,
right.
I used to set the next show to record because of Raw. Raw used to supposed to finish at 11:05, but it would go to 11:15, 11:20 if they were feeling.
Now you've got to tell your fucking TV to fucking record sirens that you don't give a shit about.
What was was there a really big overrun last week, 35 minutes or something like that?
Well, the show was already 2.5 hours, and then they went over 20 minutes, so it was like a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
it was 3 hours long.
Yeah,
but the week after that was the week before that was also a long overrun.
The week before that, they went 30 minutes over.
Yeah.
So do they have to? So does Tony have to pay for that airtime or what goes on?
I think that's just an agreement.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they just kind of inform them, and they're like, "Well, what are you playing after?" And it's like, "Well, we don't give a fuck anyway. We were just gonna play."
Yeah, we're
reruns."
gonna Universal Soldier. Oh, okay.
Do you know why
Yeah.
they don't care? It's because the next thing that airs after Dynamite always suffers a huge drop. Like it goes from like fucking 800,000 to like 2. So like,
Yeah,
Tony
but it's also
Khan
not
ran-
anything new.
Yeah, there's no primetime shit airing. They're not like, we have to hurry off the air so we can get Braun Strowman eats.
Yeah,
Dude, I remember a couple of months ago when Dynamite went off the air when I was on vacation and like the Miramax thing came up. I was like, I wonder what movie this is. And it was Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I was like,
yeah,
that fucking rocks. No, I think
Sometimes there's a good follow up after it.
yeah.
it's so interesting because I've heard some of the critics be like, "Oh well, every time they do this overrun, the overrun part has a drop," and it's like, do you know how big the drop would be if that wasn't airing? The network does not give a fuck, and when they do look at the hours, they're not going to use the overrun. They're
So-
going to use
so I
the main time and the
So I
2
think
hours. They're going to use their slot.
I think Dynamite got something like I think a couple weeks ago they did a 20-minute overrun. I think it was 709,000 followers viewers for the 8 to 10 slot, and then it was only like 688. So it really didn't even drop off that much for like the 30-minute overrun. So it really didn't even drop off that much.
And this operates on the idea that humans like to leave things unfinished. Like if somebody goes to bed and they don't finish that 3rd hour, they'll find a way. You're like, oh shit, I was missing. I'll fucking check it out on YouTube or something. But
anytime I've ever watched Dynamite, I've watched it on HBO Max, and tonight it was terrible, dude. I don't know if it was. I think it might have just been my internet. It was like YouTube quality. I had to go to my phone and watch the rest of it on my phone.
I use my AEW.
Oh, I just had a flashback. We had a really cool VCR back in the day where you could schedule it on the time on the VCR to record at that specific time interval. The issue is when you want to record WCW Saturday Night, it starts at 05 after.
Yep.
And so like, you had to like start. So it's like, okay, you get the first 5 minutes of whatever, but then the issue is now I have to schedule the whole like 55 minutes of the next thing just to grab the last like 5 minutes of Saturday Night.
Dude, it used to be like that with DirecTV. You would tape Raw from like 9 to 11. But if it had like a 15-minute overrun, you would have to tape.
You got to set it up to tape
Psych Nikita right afterward.
Yeah. Or La Femme Nikita, or Cyrus, or fucking Burn Notice.
Yep. Or
fucking what's the other one?
Speaking of La Femme Nikita,
it was something else. It was it was like some like futuristic show. I forget what it was.
No, it's MASH. Because you guys are old, so MASH was futuristic.
That was after Superstars, you
John,
shithead.
MASH ended the year I was born.
I know. I believe you.
They played reruns.
You son of a bitch! You don't believe me.
MASH did not end in 1839, man.
Oh, that's wow! You're
Gettysburg Address following Monday Night Raw.
Did the war even start
Siri,
yet?
when did this show MASH end?
About 100
It
years
ended
after
February
Mack was born.
28th, 1983.
Yeah,
It ended when I was 1 year old in 1983, John.
100. I know.
There's no talking him out of this.
He can't. I know they didn't have. He can't even prove it with a birth certificate because they didn't have them back then.
Oh my god.
Oh, I get it. We carved our birth date into stone.
No, that's too. Who? Honestly,
That's too much work for him.
Why would someone do that? No, you're born. We don't need paperwork. I see you.
It happened.
There was other people here to verify it.
Right? You saw it. He's here.
You were right there.
Oh man. So thank you guys for joining us. It's another week of professional wrestling. We will be back next week to talk about the G1 Climax finals, and
I won't be here.
Who ended up? Mac won't be. He'll be at work. Him and Thomas Tank Engine chilling. Me, Nick, and Greg will be back here to talk about Dynamite and G1 and some other thing the WWE did fucked up, and AJ Styles being helicopter dad and all this stuff.
Nepotism.
You know what's funny though? You know what's really funny? So if you guys started the podcast next week around like the same time that we started this week, there's a possibility I would be done with work and in my car and I could join.
Hey,
You let us know. Well, I mean, if you have the link, you always have the link. You essentially could just knock on the door.
It's not like John's just gonna leave you out in the cold. There are other people he might do that to, but not you.
But John, we did start early tonight, so you'd have to let me know.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
All right,
I'll be there. But tell the people where they can find you on the internet.
They can find me at Curbside Hero 531 on Instagram, and I'm the same thing on Twitter. But don't message me there because I'll probably block you.
Now, Mack's views are Max.
Mack's views do not represent the views of those of Dirt Sheet Radio.
He's not a racist. He's not a racist, but
they're just angrier. They're much angrier than that.
Wait a minute. Why is my name being said in the same sentence as racist? I'm not racist.
Usually when you say something like that, it's like, oh my gosh, that guy must have some crazy things going on.
Redacted.
No,
but also,
I'm racial. I'm not
you'll
racist.
See what I mean.
Oh dear God.
You see?
Hey, you should follow me too at Nick LaRocco at Facebook and at Neekbreaker on Instagram. No racism on my end.
Absolutely. And follow me, John Escudero, on Dirt Sheet Radio. Just follow Dirt Sheet Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you're here, you're listening to this, and you don't follow us on social media, what the fuck are you doing? You're missing out on all the other stuff. Like, there's so much other stuff going on, and this is just a small part of it.
I'll tell you who not to follow: the Wrestling Classic, piece of shit.
Oh, good Lord.
Fuck. See, Max views that belong to him.
They don't reflect John or Nick or Dirt Sheet Radio. They're strictly mine. Curbside Hero.
You know how many people have written me like, this guy work with you? And I'm like,
wait, what?
Yeah,
You peaked the microphone. What did you say?
Yeah,
that was the greatest sound I've ever heard.
You literally peaked the microphone.
What did they say to you?
And I'm just like, yeah, he does. And they're like, well, he said this and this to me, and he told my son to go to hell. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, you probably deserved it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I know we're approaching 3.5 hours here, but I need to explain something, okay? John has known me for years. Nick has known me for years, and Greg has known me for years. Greg, all you guys follow me on Instagram. You see my rants, but my rants are not without reason. Okay, I don't just go off on people. I don't just tell people to fuck off because of okay, I do sometimes, but
I was gonna say there's a few of those.
But 90% of the time, I am justified in going off on people. I post evidence. I post reasons for my justifications. I don't just tell people. I just don't tell people to piss off. So, if you are complaining to John because I blocked you for a reason. So, fuck off.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly not gonna get Mack to unblock him. I mean, you'd have to show some real great tits, and I mean like great. Like they can't just be tits. Like
no, listen, John.
No. We're talking like mid height ratio. Like
God.
Like.
And can I make it very clear that if that's only to get John to ask me, I probably
I'm not. I can only show proof that I asked.
You're just rolling the dice on that point.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're gonna have to show me to get a guarantee.
Yeah. So if you're showing areola, there's probably a good chance that only John's going to see it.
Yes, Mack. I gotta tell you, man. I think this girl's. I think you gave her the raw deal, man.
Listen. My loyalty can be bought. Okay? My loyalty can be bought.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is what happens when we don't talk about Linkin Park at the very start of the show.
Yeah.
Please don't go to my.
They've got a documentary coming out, Nick.
Please.
That's true. I'm excited for that one, Greg.
You are
same.
You are burdening my friends by going to them and asking them. I don't want to be a burden on my friends. My friendship should not be a blight.
Well, it's not a burden if they're going to show me their tits.
Oh my God!
All right, I think
real quick before we get off, since we're all finally on video together and it's working, can I get 4 Horsemen? There we
go. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless
the sport of professional wrestling.
Yeah.